right?
Yeah, of course. We're live. We're live and alive.
Are you sure?
Hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We're live. You know this, I woke up and had a heart attack this morning.
What happened?
Like my heart literally got hurt.
You got hurt?
Yeah.
Heartbroken?
It's not heartbroken. I didn't go through that this morning. But I went through like a shock.
Shock.
Because Antonio called me at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And? What happened?
So this motherfucker calls me.
Yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Marco, I need your help. I said, Anto, I was terrified. I was like, Anto, you're all right?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm not all right. I need your help right now. I was like, Anto, what's going on? Just like, tell me what happened. He goes, I'm in a problem. He's like, I'm in a problem. I need it now.
What, do you go to jail or something?
Bro, I was freaking out. I swear to God, my heart was trembling.
Okay.
He goes, I was like, Anto, just explain to me. Tell me what happened. I'll come. I'll help you.
Yeah.
He goes, I can't get this damn Zoom meeting video on, and I need it now. I said, Anto, you just put me in a heart attack. I thought something happened. I thought something happened to your family. I thought you got into an accident. He goes, what the hell's wrong with you? Why would I get into a car accident? He goes, I'm fine. He goes, I need you to fix this. He starts FaceTiming me. He FaceTimed me. And literally 2 minutes, I solved this problem. Can you believe this guy?
To be honest, I thought he was going to say he needed some bail money or something.
I thought it was like an accident.
I feel like he got in a fight with an Inter fan in the road.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you know how Antonio, he's got like this intensity to him.
Yeah.
That like you think everything is like super important and super scary. So I guess that was what happened this morning, guys.
Classic.
Everybody to the stream, welcome back. We're getting rid of that timer. We're gonna get ready because we've got another Coppa Italia jam-packed match over here. I'm seeing all the comments over here. We got Lucas. He's saying, what's up, Marco and Mike? Hope Ryan isn't here today. Ryan's not here yet. He is on his way. So we know you are getting ready. Rutherford, my man, love you, man. We're always seeing your stuff. Where's Antonio? Again, guys, we told you last time, Antonio will not be around until he gets a vaccine for COVID. We are social distancing and doing all of that stuff right now. We can call him at any time that we want. We just can't have him in. So yes, Ryan will coming. Actually, I don't know if Ryan is gonna bring any more chocolates.
I hope not.
Because
I'm gonna get tempted.
Like
I like them.
They're very good.
I like them, and I'm gonna eat too much.
They are very good.
So I don't want them to bring.
We do. Besides that, we have a very special guest, a guy that you guys have probably missed for quite some time.
A long time.
Ludovico will be video calling us into this show just like yesterday. I think a lot of you guys really enjoyed how we had Antonio and Peter both on the show in Skype form, and I think we're going to keep going with that. I think that every week, for every match that we're going live on, we start calling in people. Doesn't have to, we obviously started with Antonio and with Peter. Now we're going to get Ludovico, who's going to be coming on. Ludovico will be coming on in just a couple minutes. I'm going to text him when it's time to call, and then I want to go towards people that you guys want to see. Different YouTubers, former players that we have connections with that you've seen on our channel before. We also have different influencers online that we want to start getting in. So I think that this is a really good segue to build on top of this live show. And I know a lot of you guys enjoy that. Before I tell Ludo to call in, I see Adam Juve, my man over here, the freaking legend. He said, my bowls are fresh. Usually, I wouldn't know how to respond to that, but now I do.
Usually we'd block you, but we understand.
It's in regards to, he sent us a picture today that he got his
Manscaped.
He got his Manscaped.
My man.
So we're very happy with that.
I'm sure he's not going to regret that decision.
No, he's
ever since I got, I feel amazing, great, right? Dude. I walk differently. I feel differently. I feel taller, even though I'm the same height before. But regardless, it's all about perception.
Perception is everything. You're right, man. Guys, so let's get right into this. I'm going to tell Ludo to Skype in now. But Mike, why don't we look at Atalanta's lineup?
Yeah.
As a transition until Ludovico joins in over here. Also, I have to get my headphones.
Absolutely. So I'll pop it on right now. Okay, so let's look at the lineups. They're actually playing over here. You see us on the bottom. I moved over there. Napoli playing with a 3-man backline. They're doing a 3-4-3, which they rarely do. I think Gattuso's trying to match.
Don't talk about Napoli. Atalanta first.
Why Atalanta first?
Ludovico's going to come up. We're going to talk to him about Napoli.
I was going to talk about. Okay. I'll talk Atalanta.
But Eric, put it full screen so that I could see. just the lineups and connect the headphones so that I can tell Ludo to
it's
Skype in.
That's the most it goes,
No,
even
it's
when you
not.
take out the thing. Yeah, it is. You can try it. Yeah, that's
Damn,
most it
that's
goes.
weird.
So just show us on the bottom.
Just get
I'll
our
put the
things in.
thing.
So we've got Atalanta's lineup. I'm just gonna pop it on my phone, so that's a little bit easier to say. Obviously, Napoli, Atalanta, Coppa Italia, 2 legs in this one. Atalanta with that classic back 3, as you guys are seeing on your screen right now. Scroll down a little bit, Mike. We got Golini in net, Jimsiti, Romero, and Toloi. Romero has been an absolute beast lately for Atalanta. A man that I predicted. I said this guy needs to sign to Atalanta. He has, and he's done amazing. Derun, our boy, leading that midfield. And then the attack, Pessina, Muriel, and Zapata. Big Z up front with Muriel, who's got one of the best goal-scoring records. He's absolutely a beast up there. This is an Atalanta that, of course, we do see a few new faces, some guys that don't always get that start. We know Papa Gomez is no longer around with Atalanta, but they've got plenty of firepower up top. I'm excited by Pessina. And even if we look at their bench, they've got Caldara, they've got Ilicic, they've got Malinowski, Miranchuk, Pasalic. They've got players for days, and they're easily going in and out for each other.
And they're beasting, dude.
Did you get the mic set up?
They're all set up.
Mine is?
Both of them.
Sure.
Yeah. I can
put the double thing?
I can put the
Yeah,
I can
do
put
a test
music.
just in case.
Okay.
I'm going to text Ludovico right now.
I was trusting technology, but we can always do
Ludo, okay. We're ready for you whenever you want. Yeah, we're good. Good job, Mike.
We're good. Nice song too,
very good.
right?
Close your Spotify too, by the way. Otherwise, sometimes it comes in. Let's check what the comments are saying over here. I saw Lucas on mobile. Do you guys have any Valentine's Day plans?
Valentine's Day. Well, to be honest, I feel like Calcio is always my Valentine, regardless. So, guys, it is sad, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm into it. And this Valentine's Day, dude, you can't do anything.
Speak for yourself,
right?
Rutherford,
okay, bro, you're not allowed in the studio
segue. Rutherford said, "Height don't matter, Mike. Look at Insigne."
I appreciate that.
Let's see what who's this? Gonzalo. He said Pessina go smash today. I feel like it sounds wrong.
Pessina's ever since
Doesn't that sound wrong?
Not really.
Pessina and smash in the same sentence?
No,
something feels wrong.
I think it's fine. Ever since Papa left, Pessina's really grew into his boots, and I feel like he's been playing amazing. So I feel like we're gonna see another good game from him today.
I think we've got our boy Ludovico. Ludo, do you hear us?
He's got to put his thing on.
He's got to put his thing on. Okay, we'll wait for him. We'll give Ludovico a second until we get him in here. But we're just waiting. I'm checking over here, guys. What are your score predictions? Oh, there we go. Hold up, Ludo.
Ciao, Ludone.
Ludo, I don't hear you. Do you hear him?
Crap, I don't hear him.
Hold on, Ludo. We're getting you. We're getting you.
Here we go.
And the sound's going through there. No, Ludo, do you hear us?
Yes, I do. You hear me?
Hey, Ludo hears us. Chat, do you guys hear Ludo? Let's see. 1 second, Ludo.
I press wait.
Your output's not there.
Pause that one.
Yeah. 1 second. Oh. Hey, Ludo, speak now.
Okay, we hear him.
There we go. How you doing, Ludo?
Good. Did I put on enough makeup?
Ludo, you look good, better than usual. You definitely added something. So you're saying it as a joke, but I think you actually did it.
It must be the snowstorm. The snow has this effect, and the shoveling also has this effect.
Yeah, are you snowed in too?
Yes, we all are. I guess the tri-state area.
Right.
Some people more than others, but what can we do? It's February, it's winter, and it is what it is.
Ludo, the comments right now, everybody's so happy to see you. They're saying, Ludovico, we missed you. You're better than Ryan, because we've had Ryan that's been coming on to our show a lot lately instead. So they've missed you, Ludo. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Glad to be back.
So, Ludo, we've got this match against Atalanta. Obviously, Napoli have been through a particular moment right now with Gattuso, with everything that's happening with the players and all that kind of good stuff. What are your thoughts, first of all, on Napoli's situation?
Well, my thoughts are that the Napoli situation started with the Gattuso contract. Everyone knows that the president, De Laurentiis, is very picky, and he puts a lot of clauses in every contract that he tries to stipulate, whether it's a coach or whether it's a player. And Gattuso is a type of person. He's old-fashioned. He has no filters. He's not a politician. He's like Mihajlovic, and he doesn't like all those clauses. He likes that if a situation is not working out, I grab my hat, my jacket, and I leave and I move on to the next job, whatever that might be. And for De Laurentiis, that's not doable. So they have been going back and forth with the signatures and the signings. I want this, you want that. Gattuso is not into that, and he's not going to win against Gattuso, just like anyone is not going to win against Mihajlovic. You cannot pull these guys in and turn them into politicians. That's who they are. That's how they are as coaches, as people, as human beings. They will always tell you how they feel to your face, and without using any filters. And that's what I like about Gattuso. Now, besides that, I think at the moment we are lacking leadership. Yes, we have a captain, we have a great captain, but that doesn't mean just because you wear the armband and you shake the referee's hand that you're a captain. You have to show that you're a captain 360 degrees, outside the locker room, in the locker room, and during the week. And I just do not feel that Insigne is that charismatic to carry the locker room on his shoulders. And I feel that these issues that Napoli's been having with Gattuso and with Ancelotti started when Hamsik left. When Hamsik was around, we never heard of these issues. There were no issues because I feel that Hamsik was a true leader. So I would suggest to De Laurentiis, in any capacity, now he's coming back from China, things are changing in China, and if he does want to retire, to think about giving a specific role, a team management role, to Hamsik, because he can really have a saying. He can really maybe change something. And when Gattuso speaks, you do have to read between the lines when he says you cannot buy 10 euros of heart regardless where you go. So yes, the coach can motivate the players, but then let's not forget that the coach also relies on the captain and on the senators of the locker room. And right now, the senators of the locker room, they're not delivering. They're not able to have this consistency day in and day out and motivate. And maybe Gattuso wants to change a little bit the formation, which he succeeded today with the 3-4-3 starting against Atalanta, against the 3-4-1-2 that Atalanta put on the field. He did probably get through, but it looks like he cannot get through. Also, I do not understand, why does Insigne need to play 90 minutes every single game, that he cannot be substituted? And that's what I feel something is wrong in that locker room. But I think Gattuso is not going anywhere until the end of the season. Napoli is still fighting for a spot in Champions League, Europa League. Today will be the semifinal in Coppa Italia, and we'll see how this 3-4-3 will be against Atalanta today, a team that plays very high with the speed up front, and trying to create that trap for Zapata and Muriel. Muriel today starting from the beginning with the Ilicic on the bench, and we'll see what happens.
I agree with that, Ludo. I don't think we'll see Gattuso leaving now. We do have a question right here from Mega. He said, ask Ludo if he would like Sarri back, assuming at the end of the season, of course.
Absolutely not. I do not believe in warm-up soup. And Sarri right now, I mean, it's an Italian saying. It's not easy to translate. It would be soup warmed up. It does not have the same taste like it did at the beginning when it was cooked. Sarri was great 3 years. And as I mentioned many times in the podcast, I think Napoli with Sarri and with the locker room pack that Napoli had at that time to win the Scudetto, the famous 91 points, and De Laurentiis did not do anything in the during the January window of buying players to make that team a little bit better. That will be our strongest regret. And 3 years passed. Sarri did what he had to do based on what he had. He had also the controversy against De Laurentiis. It's time to move on. I don't believe in a Sarri comeback. I do believe in a Benitez in a role as a director, as a commissario tecnico, as a general director, but not as a coach. But I don't believe when these coaches come back, especially for a Piazza, for a city like Napoli. Yes, it can work in Genoa, Cagliari, teams from the middle going down, but it's not going to work on the teams like Napoli. I don't believe that.
That's a fair point. I guess we'll save. We have kickoff very soon. I think we're gonna get you at halftime too, and I want to know what coach you want to see next. But we'll save that for halftime when we call you. I want your prediction for this match right now.
My prediction today would be honestly, it will be 1-0. Atalanta is a very aggressive team. Remember, I mean, Zapata with the 3 in the back, 3 center backs. Then you have that wall in the middle with them and Bakayoko. So it's a 3-4-3. Atalanta plays very high. And with the speed of Politano, Lozano, and Insigne, I think we can hurt them. And then when we transition into defense, then that will be a 5-4-1. Atalanta's midfield is very aggressive, very technical, very, very physical, and they have a lot of speed. So I do agree at this point with the 3-4-3. And to be honest, thank God at this time Ilicic is on the bench and he's not starting, even though Muriel, has a backup to Zapata, being a windshield second forward. That also is someone really to watch. But it should be an interesting game, an aggressive game, and let's hope we'll be able to come out with a victory.
Ludo, you're the man. We believe you. We'll see you at halftime, all right? Enjoy the match. Enjoy the first half. And then I want a name for the coach.
Yes, actually, I'll give you 2 names. How's that?
Ooh,
Even
okay.
better. You're spoiling us.
I'll give you a bonus, coach.
Okay. You're going to save it for halftime?
Yes. I'll talk to you guys later.
All
Forza
right,
Napoli.
we'll see you. Enjoy the first half.
We'll see you.
Ciao,
we'll see
ciao,
you, Ludo. Ciao.
Love that guy. What a man.
What a
We got to sort this headphone situation, Mike.
Yeah, bro, my thing's like frozen.
What's frozen?
My computer.
Your computer's frozen?
Yeah, from the
That's because it's
stream.
always on 2%.
Maybe.
Ryan,
What's up, boys?
welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Good. Excellent.
The people wanted to know if you were bringing chocolate today. Are those the same ones?
I don't play around.
Are they the same ones?
I don't play
They look
games.
different.
Nah, these are different, bro.
Are they better?
They're called buttons.
They're called buttons.
Wait till you try them.
Oh,
I was about to
boy.
rip them over myself, and I said, you know what? I'll wait
You
for the
ripped it
boys.
halfway.
Yeah, I'm
Guys,
like, you know
can you
what?
guys see this?
I'm like, you know what? I'll wait for the boys.
You almost got hungry.
The timer, you have the timer there?
Oh, yeah. Let's pop the timer on for kickoff. So Ludovico is saying a 1-0 win for Napoli. Michael and I didn't even give our
prediction. So wait a couple seconds.
Anybody want to start off?
I think my prediction is going to be 2-0 to Atalanta.
Ryan?
I say 2-1. 2-1 Atalanta.
I think Napoli playing with that 3-man back line that they don't really play with, I think that might be suicidal for them. It's gonna be tough, but let's see.
I think I will go with an Atalanta win too. I'm sorry, Ludovico. I love you, my man.
Atalanta are good.
But Atalanta are a good team. I agree with you, Mike. It's going to be difficult. I find it difficult
There's
for
no
Atalanta
shame
to
in
lose.
losing
Of
to
course,
Atalanta.
this would be huge for Napoli to be able to come back. It would be a great way to bounce out of it. Like Ludo said, though, I definitely agree about Gattuso that he's going to stay in. They're two lively teams also. Two teams that usually like to go for it.
Yeah,
I guess maybe Napoli more so in the past.
I mean, they are more attack. They're both more of attacking side, for sure. So that's where
Just Napoli's been in a
think
little
we're
bit
gonna
of
see a lot more goals.
little bit of a slump. lately.
Yeah.
So,
Well, saying that, Atalanta just lost to Lazio.
Mhm.
They took a smacking, right? It was 3-1, I believe.
Yeah, 3-1. That's right.
Ludovico said something big about Insigne not being captain. Shouldn't be. That he's not the captain material.
What do you give it to? Khalidou?
I mean, I think there's a fair argument for that.
I wouldn't be against that.
The only thing is like you stirring up the locker room too. If you're changing
You strip the
locker
armband.
the captain. We
Yeah.
know Roma just did that today with
Dzeko,
Dzeko.
yeah, I heard
They're
that. I
putting
heard that.
Pellegrini.
That's I mean, obviously there's issues there that need to be solved, but the only thing is you gotta show them the door. You know what I mean? Let him out. I think he's got to leave. The problem is who's gonna replace him?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, it's true. And with Roma's situation, obviously Dzeko stayed. If we want to transition to that, so there's no way he's not leaving. He's not going anywhere. He's staying for the next 6 months. And I'm not about that life of seeing like a guy like Milik who sits on the bench for 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a player like Dzeko, you got a player like Milik. Be a professional and play your next 6 months. Sitting out on the sideline does nothing for anyone.
Right.
The player's not happy. He needs to be training if he wants to find the team and doing well. The team is not happy because they're paying you a salary to do nothing.
Mhm.
And unless you're, a cancer in the locker room, which I don't think that Dzeko or Milik would ever be, you have to find a way to get back into the team.
Right.
Even if you're not the captain, okay, I
just
understand.
feel like there's so many egos in football, man, that
true.
everyone thinks they're better than one another, and they don't want to and they want the other person apologizing, which a lot of people don't want to do. They think they're bigger than they are, some sort, instead of making their work. But at the end of the day, we don't know the full story. We only hear snippets of it, so that's
true. You got to
another
hear both
thing,
sides.
of course. Yeah.
Pellegrini is the new captain.
Yep.
But Pellegrini.
Which, it's fair.
Yeah, I mean he's been captain ever since Dzeko hasn't been playing, so it's not too much of a surprise. He's the vice captain.
I'm just saying, Dzeko's the big part in that Roma squad right now at the moment. So,
Majoral's been doing good.
But who was the rumor? Was it Sanchez that you said?
Yeah.
They're gonna do a swap, and I don't even think that's worth it for Roma. I mean, I think they're getting hit with that because Sanchez is a bum, and I wouldn't take him.
He's good off the bench, but he's not a starter. He's not.
But you need
material.
a starter. Dzeko's
Dzeko's
number
definitely better.
9.
Yeah, I
He's a
agree
big
with you.
guy. He's great in the box. You're gonna have to figure that one out.
I think they more so looked at, obviously the transfer market's over now, but I think they more so looked at that because Roma saw a problem with Dzeko, not for them to say that Sanchez is better.
Ooh,
Nice close down from James City.
I like the way he turned with the ball.
Ooh. You look.
Not to say that he's a better player, but I think that it was more so like Sanchez, they don't have a problem with, and Dzeko, there could be an issue where he's affecting the locker room.
Right.
So that's why it would have made more sense. And I think that for Inter, they would have benefited tremendously from getting Dzeko rather than Sanchez. I mean, we saw yesterday with Juventus against Inter. Inter is so out of place without a big number 9, without a target man. They cannot play their game at all.
Right.
Almost to an embarrassing length. Like, there's no plan B. There's no backup option. When Lukaku's not there, they do not have one.
That's why Conte wanted another big man.
That's what
for
we're
his
saying.
replacement.
Listen,
so that's why he wanted to give as much as he could.
Watching that game yesterday, Inter fans were saying they played a better match, and quite frankly, the only chances that were created were on Juventus' mistakes. I said it there before, and I'll say it again. Here's the thing. Inter, as Marco said, they do depend a lot on Lukaku. A lot. And, you could see they were missing him and Hakimi yesterday. There was nothing being created. And it was very poor, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Juve didn't play a great game either.
Yeah, they didn't.
You know what I mean? They got the result they needed, and that's it.
It reminded me of the old Juve, where like they don't play good. Like under Allegri, they were not playing good, but then they found a way to win. And I think that was also Ronaldo turning on. Afterwards, by the way, we saw live that Ronaldo wasn't happy about being subbed off, and Pirlo said there's nothing in his contract that says he can't get subbed off.
Pirlo said that?
Yeah, Pirlo said that.
Because there was criticism. Why do you sub Ronaldo?
Why are you taking the guy off? The guy just scored 2 goals in the match. He's
Well,
the
to be
best
fair,
player
they're
on
playing
the field.
Roma on the weekend in a few days.
Nah, I agree with
too,
you, Ryan.
so
I'm with Ryan on
I
that.
don't-
There's no
You
way.
don't take the guy off. Man.
I don't think it's that crazy that Ronaldo doesn't play the full 90 minutes every single game. I
No,
don't think it's the end
against
of the
Inter,
world.
yeah, you should.
I don't
He
think
should
it's the
have.
end of the world.
You're not playing in a match that was already won.
Yeah, well,
Ryan, what's your take on the Gattuso situation? You like Gattuso?
listen, the guy's a motivator. I like the way he brings that, that mentality. He's hungry to win,
Has his team showed hunger though?
Not at all. Not the team. I'm talking about Gattuso himself. His personality as a coach, as a player too. When he was on Milan, the guy was. I remember when Man U were going up against him. He was a vicious midfielder. He was unreal when he was in his days. But as a coach, I don't know. Maybe remember lack of experience too. Gattuso. I think he needs a little more time. But with the squad he has on Napoli,
Ospina, what are you doing? Trying to clear it out.
God.
Atalanta stepped in front of him.
I would love to see Allegri maybe take over at Napoli, see what he could do.
He's rumored for Roma too. I
have a feeling that's going to happen. I mean, I guess a lot will depend on the season, how it ends, because even last year, Milan was looking like they were going to get Ranić, and then Pioli started doing well. So, if Fonseca does well and stays top 4 and everything gets sorted, then they're going to keep him.
Pioli had a great second half of the season last year.
Ooh.
And then, as you see, look what he did with Milan this year so far, top of the table.
We missed that. The camera didn't even get who took that shot. A lost ball from Atalanta. Lots of lost balls already. Insigne with a shot.
Golini
Nice.
with a save.
That's pretty standard.
Good save,
Nothing
yeah,
too
good
crazy.
save.
Yeah. Another lost ball, though. The teams look like they are all losing the ball.
But now, Marco, going back to Gattuso, is Gattuso being forced out by, the board? Or, because, I don't think he would just decide to pick up and leave
the president.
in 6 months, you know what I mean?
No, it's not him. I think he doesn't feel the backing, too. I think that he feels a little bit like thrown under the bus again, honestly.
He was also saying, what do you call it? After they beat, I forgot the game they won. They won a few days ago. And he said post-match, I'm getting criticized by journalists as if we're second to last place while we're over here and fighting for 4th place over here. It's like they're eating me alive. So it just goes whenever they lose. It seems like there's rumors that he's gonna get sacked or another coach is gonna come. So he feels like maybe he's not well protected in that.
But come on, that's every coach, bro.
But
honestly, how many this season we've talked about Pirlo? They've already said the news are Pirlo's gonna get sacked. Conte's in a crisis.
Fonseca.
Besides Fonseca, besides Pioli, everybody has been.
That's true.
Going, a manager, being in a manager's shoes is not easy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of pressure, because then you got to listen when you're not performing well. You got to listen to the media and you got to listen to the fans. I can't tell you how many Manchester United fans were Ole out when he wasn't performing well last year, but they didn't see the entire project behind it. You know what I mean? It was a whole rebuilding process. You got to give these guys time. Even Ole.
I think that it will take to see who's at disposal. I don't like the Benitez move. I really don't at all. I wouldn't like the idea of them going back to Benitez. Ludovico said that he doesn't like the idea of Sarri either, even though I would be in favor of Sarri. Atalanta with a chance.
Benitez, dude, his past few jobs, he was all around and he was keep getting sacked. I'm not sure if he's still up to par to be coaching a top team.
We got a donation from Nicholas Mayo. He says, in recent time, is Napoli a bigger club than Roma?
In recent time, they finished higher, I would say.
When you say club, now you're including organization? Are you just, in terms of performances, I would say that Napoli has been better. But I think Roma as a structure is probably better. In terms of, I guess I'm looking at a 360-degree aspect of social media, marketing,
there's
all that kind of stuff.
There's different ways. There's different on the
but
pitch.
Napoli's better on the pitch.
On the pitch, yes. Off the pitch, Roma. Yeah, depends how you
I agree with that. I agree with that because it's important to Napoli almost won a Scudetto with Sarri.
Mm-hmm.
That was very recently that they almost won that. So you can't take that away from them. And in Roma, yes, they had gone close, with Rudy Garcia, but that's still a little while ago, I like Sarri. Would you, Ryan, as an outsider, who would you take as, you said Allegri. If not Allegri, let's assume Allegri went to Roma.
For who? For Napoli?
Yeah. Would you keep Gattuso or would you get somebody else and who? Oh, Luis Muriel with the free kick that Ospina judged wrong.
I definitely wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't bring back Sarri. That's for sure. I don't think I would. the guy won a Scudetto with Juve, but Juve had a great squad. And I'm not saying Napoli doesn't. Napoli do, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I would give Gattuso a little more time.
I mean,
honestly.
Gattuso on this first
He's
season.
gonna finish
got
the
a
I
year.
would give the
trophy.
guy a little more time.
He's gonna finish the year. He's 100% gonna finish the year. I don't think they're not gonna sack him.
The
now.
question is are they going to continue with him for next season? That's the
I
question.
think they should. I think you need to give the guy more time.
I think they should see the options.
I don't think you should jump to the conclusion of just getting rid of him or you have to back him too. You have to back your coach. You know what I mean? It's just if there's rumors that the media is putting out there, that Gattuso may be in jeopardy of his job, this and that. When you're the board and you're backing him, you got to go out there and deny all that immediately. Show him your confidence in him. You know what I mean? As a manager. So I would give him more time, man. Definitely would.
If I see Allegri or who else would fit the role?
Ball's ball for Napoli, man. He's playing out of the back.
I think Allegri would be
Zapata versus Manolas right here. Zapata against Manolas, and Zapata gets a cross in. Doesn't really go to anybody.
If Allegri's available, I take him. If not, I go with Gattuso. Unless there's a better coach, I'm not thinking about
Sadi.
available.
What about Sadi? What's your opinion on Sadi?
I wouldn't bring him.
Man, I would love it. I would love it.
I think that's over. That relationship is done.
I would love it, man.
No, I think that's done.
I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily think that relationship's over. I just don't think it's worth it to bring him back. You know what? You've been there already. That's done with. You've seen what happened. Move forward now. I would keep Gattuso.
I would just like to see if he could get them to fight for Scudetto again.
They have different play. They don't have the
Yeah,
players.
he's gonna build up. I'm saying within 3 years.
I think the first part is they got to get rid of Manolas first.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. That goes without question.
Get rid of that
guy in the
bum.
back. The way they play out of the back, these guys, man, it's unbelievable. Every single ball. What happened to Meta, man? What the hell happened?
He would prefer Ospina, dude.
Jesus Christ. What are your thoughts on that, Ryan?
What's up?
You're about to say something about Meta?
No.
No. Vidal too wasn't happy about getting subbed off. Gazzetta says that when Vidal got subbed off, he said it's always number 22, which is his number, getting subbed off. What a tackle by Koulibaly. So I saw Rocco the comic, big Inter fan, said that he'd prefer if Vidal didn't start at all.
Not for nothing, Vidal's a little brain dead sometimes. I don't understand what he does, man. Yeah, some of the tackles that he makes are unnecessary.
He's aggressive.
Yeah, but it's unnecessary at times. Just play the game of football, man.
True.
You can cost your team the match being stupid. So
Conte after the match, read some post-match comments. He said, "We deserved way more than the final result. If I analyze the game, it was us who did everything. We made 2 horrible mistakes and gifted them the goals. I don't remember Handanovic having to make a save."
Listen, when Conte comes out with bullshit like that, he's a laughing stock. Everybody's gonna laugh at him. That is completely false. I mean, you watched the match with your own eyes,
Completely
man. I don't know what match he was fucking watching because it wasn't the same match we were watching. Man, that was brutal.
I love this comment. I love this comment from Cliff. He said, "Ryan might not know Serie A, but he's a funny ass dude."
Thanks, man.
That's why we keep him around.
You're
For the
learning.
laughs.
Cliff's a good guy.
Listen, I'm learning though. I think my
You're learning.
Serie A knowledge has gotten a lot better.
I 100% agree.
Thank
Your
you.
pronunciations
Thank you.
have gotten better. Your
Thank you,
understanding
bro.
has gone better.
Thank you.
And that's
still
what
to
it's
be worked
about.
on.
Listen, I'm
Work in progress.
still gonna roast your team once in a while.
That's
man.
fine.
You gotta understand
Which
that.
But we have to have that
Regardless,
banter. Otherwise, it's not fun.
Listen, I love banter, man. Come at me any day, and I'll have something ready for you.
We know that you love the banter, man. One other comment from Conte. He said the rumors of selling the club, that there's no point in hiding them. We started with a project, and that project's been stopped in August, which is odd. It was odd for him to say that, I thought. Number one, I don't understand what the project in August stopping that means. Okay, signing players. I mean, I don't know how many more players they could get. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't think you could say the project has stopped. I do think that a lot of teams, they would have struggled, though, with the ownership problem. We do see teams struggling, and Conte has been good at keeping that grasp on the team. Just because he's one of those guys.
I think it's just mad that they said, no, you can't get anyone. So he's like, screw it, I'll reveal all their plans.
Ryan is the Conte of IFTV.
Enough, man. Don't ever compare me to a pigeon like that. Please.
Bro, he makes 50 million.
Please,
a year.
man.
15 million.
15 million for what?
Euros. That's like
For
18
what?
million dollars.
Absolute bum. 15 million to play that kind of a match yesterday? Come on.
Mario asks, who is Ryan's favorite lower tier Serie A player? Let's test his knowledge.
Good question. I gotta think about that one.
We'll give you a second.
Yeah, I gotta think about that
We'll
one.
give you a
Actually,
second. We'll give you a second. It's fine, man. This game needs some stuff happening, man.
Yeah, it's true. Yo, Gattuso had a slide over there. Look at Gattuso. Poor Gattuso looks stressed every fucking time I see him.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he's getting those grays now, man.
Yeah, dude. Coaching is a whole different. Like as a player, whatever, you can do as much, but the scapegoat. The coach is always a scapegoat.
Mike, why don't you tell what's the stat from Politano?
Politano has the most goals off the bench with 4. So he's the definition of the super sub this season for sure. He's been killing it. I feel like he's starting today, but off the bench he's been so good.
You got your answer?
I got one off my head.
From Mario?
Yeah, I got one off my head. I enjoyed watching him last season. Haven't seen much of him this season, so I'm not really sure how he's performing. But he's plays for Fiorentina. United were looking at him, so that's why I kept an eye on him. Who is it? Who is it?
Who is it?
Milenkovic.
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 Oh,
the center
defender.
back. He's
Oh,
very good. I think he's
Milenkovic.
like 20 years old.
I actually
no,
He's not.
he can't be
the center
20.
back.
Check. No, he said he's 20. I don't think he's 20.
No, he's like 23, I believe.
Is
Something
he?
like
He's
that.
gotta be 20.
Yeah, but he's a young defender, and we were interested in him.
23,
Obviously, we
yeah.
needed a center back.
thought
There
he
you go,
was younger.
23. I'm on the money.
Okay, he's not as
I
good
know
as
my
thought, though.
shit, boys. I know my shit.
How do you
But-
say? How do you say the top goal scorer of Lazio?
Hold on. Give me a second. Immobile. Immobile.
It's getting better. Immobile. But the ending is good.
He's saying it like it's French. bro.
Immobile.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
around
yeah.
now,
He's saying
boys.
like
I'm
it's
fucking
French.
around, man. Immobile. I like that one.
Immobile. It's good. It's much better than before.
Okay.
Joey asked, are you guys streaming Juventus versus Roma Saturday? We have a stream schedule. We had posted it on Instagram. We'll be going live for on the 5th, Fiorentina Inter. On the 6th, Juventus Roma. On the 9th, Juventus Inter. The 10th, Atalanta versus Napoli. The 13th, Napoli versus Juve. 14th, Inter versus Lazio. 17th, Champions League is back. Porto versus Juventus. The 21st, Atalanta versus Napoli. The 23rd, Lazio against Bayern. The 24th, Atalanta against Real Madrid. And then the 28th, Roma against Milan. That is February's stream schedule.
A lot of good matches coming up.
There
man.
are a lot of good matches, man.
A lot of good matches.
Wait, hold up. I think we got a funny comment right here. From Nicholas, he said, Ryan, try to pronounce Serie B team's name. Say this.
All right, what's that? Let me see.
What's
Can you see it?
Cremonese. Criminals. Cremonese.
What we're talking?
Cremonese. Am I saying it right?
Cremonese.
Cremonese.
Yeah, it's
That was
good.
close,
All
yeah.
right, you see?
Cremonese.
L'Italiano. Said it right.
Oh, man. Mario said you passed the test.
He's gonna get his
For your
Italian
Milenkovic.
citizenship. He's gonna get his Italian citizenship.
He's going to get it
My
before me,
man.
bro. How about this one?
Which one? Caglia.
That's a tough one.
Come on.
Caglia.
Cagliari.
Cagliari.
You're not even saying.
In a normal way, looking at that, how am I going to pronounce that? I'm going to say Cagliari.
What does a normal way mean?
Yeah, what is that?
Cagliari. Am I saying it right?
Cagliari.
You
Cagliari.
don't pronounce the G.
Cagliari. That
Boys,
he-
enough, man.
I know,
Take
it's
it easy,
hard.
man.
That's hard. That's a harder one.
You guys, man, you fucking names.
There's a place in
Make it simple.
Canada that's similar to Calgary or something like
Yeah,
that. I always get a
Calgary,
I
Calgary.
always see it and I always laugh.
I remember the first time I saw that.
Yeah. Calgary or something like that.
Ryan is not Italian.
No,
wanna
I
tell
am not
them what you are?
Italian.
You want to tell him what you are?
That's a secret, man. You guys got to guess. So go ahead. Let me see your guesses. I'd love to see these. I bet you I'm going to see Jamaican, Japanese. Come on. Let me see.
Jamaican, Japanese.
Well, you can't tell one of yours. You're half. You're half of two things.
I'm half and half. Yeah.
one of
so-
yours you can't tell.
All right, boys.
It's very
Let's be honest. I'm American. I'm
You're
born
American
here.
too.
But your
Your family,
background,
your
your
family.
ethnicity, like your.
All right, so let them guess, man.
Yeah,
I don't give
yeah.
away my secret.
I mean, they know one. They know
Yeah,
one.
we said it
It's
before.
very. Easy.
Let's see if they know one.
Yeah. I mean, they got this one. Ryan is Greek. He looks like. my
Do I
brother.
look like Mike?
You wish.
Come on,
bro.
man.
You wish. Do I look like Michael? Are you supposed to everyone's twins from the same?
Ryan's
funny.
Bosnian.
Not even close.
Bosniak.
You're way off.
Yeah, there we go. Mr. Flame got it.
Yeah, he
You got
spelled
both?
Palestine wrong though, but good try, but you're right. On the money.
Yeah, I don't believe that their guesses were Palestine though.
Shout out to all my Palestinians out there.
What about the Irish?
Irish too, bro. Irish too, bro.
What
Irish
about the
too.
Greeks?
The Greeks, man. Bro, I watched Managerial. I don't know. That ruins it for me.
He doesn't represent. He doesn't represent.
He doesn't represent all of us.
No,
Man.
Yeah, we're gonna get some chances in this game.
Yeah,
We've
this
had more
fucking
fun
boy.
talking
That's what I'm
than
saying.
watching the game.
Politano on the ball, though, he's moving like a.
Atalanta's usually so exciting, man. Come on, Gasperini, man. They're talking about him to the national team. What would we think? I mean, we spoke about.
I think he'd do excellent, man.
I actually kind of like it. Everybody's
think he'd do
reception has been
excellent.
negative towards it.
But here's the thing: is you willing to give up Atalanta for that? I mean, I know it's a big job taking over the national team, but
It wouldn't be yet.
I don't think it'll
He's
work.
still got a year and a half, 2 years.
But I don't think his system will work. He needs players to fit him, and he's not a coach like Mancini that will do it immediately. He needs I feel like a few seasons to implement his stuff, and he doesn't see his players enough. So I feel like his coaching style is not gonna fit for international duty at all.
Oh my gosh! No,
wow,
couple of rebounds over there. I don't know. I kind of like it, man. I would like it. I think he could do
it'll
some
work.
good stuff
I don't think
for
it'll
the
work.
national team.
Hold on, I want to correct that comment. There.
Oh, right. Hold on.
I never said Juve dominated yesterday. If you just heard what I said they didn't play a great match either. But Inter were brutal. That's it. Never said they dominated.
You want to answer that one, right?
Which one? Man. So my whole family are Manchester United supporters. Who's that? Alberto?
Yeah.
So Alberto, my whole family are Manchester United supporters. My grandfather actually was an Everton supporter.
Really?
Yeah, he was up until like his young days. He was
I didn't know that.
Yeah, until he was like 16 or 17, became a Man U fan, I believe. And then, my mother actually got me into football, and that's where it took off.
I was gonna say your mom.
My mom, but yeah, I mean, you remember
she's a bigger Man United fan than you.
Die hard, man.
She's a much. You know why? I know that Ryan's mom is a bigger Man United fan. There was a player that you took a picture with, Gerrard or Lampard.
It was Gerrard.
And she was mad at you. She said you're not a real Man United fan because you took a picture with him.
I met both of them actually, Lampard and Gerrard. So I think it was,
It was
she give me a little bit of stick for that.
She didn't let you sleep in the house out there, right?
Man,
You slept in the dog
I got
house.
kicked out. Go to your car.
I remember that. Like I remember she was very serious about that.
She was.
She was mad that you. She said you're not a real United fan,
dude. Remember, I always wanted to try like, all right, I love like different jerseys back then from different teams, and she said if it's in Premier League, you're not getting it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
She didn't want you to have an England jersey too, right?
Yeah, that's a different scenario, but that's a different scenario. I mean that's politics involved.
Yeah,
but,
whatever.
When it came down to Premier League teams, like I liked Aston Villa's kit, I like Newcastle's kit. I'm a Man U fan, but I like their kit. I want to have it, And she said no because it's they're in the Premier League, you're not getting it. You're only a Man U fan. That's it. That's the only shirt you're wearing. So.
I think my favorite thing about your family is that when I used to come over and watch games, you and your mom would be dead serious, and your dad would just be laughing in the background.
My dad doesn't even give a fuck about the game, man. As a matter of fact, my dad would instigate when we're watching a match.
Yeah.
Man City's playing United. I hope Man City win.
I
And man, that house
he
is
slept
going
on the
crazy.
couch a couple of times too.
Yeah, no. There's times where I want to throw him out of the house, but don't work that way.
I remember that shit. It was funny, man. It was funny. Oh, we do have some signed jerseys in the back.
Yeah, I got a few.
So beautiful, man.
You like them?
Beautiful.
Ryan, which one's your favorite over there? If you could take one.
Dude, if I could take one right now, I'm running out with all of them. All of them.
That wasn't the question.
But Baggio.
I
like Baggio.
Is it because you don't have it, or
it's one because I don't have it? I mean, we've met him, but
you didn't get a jersey signed?
I didn't get a jersey signed, but I had a beautiful ball, remember? And then the picture you gave me of him, like I don't know what he was doing, but his name and number in the back of
that
the
doesn't
shirt.
sound like you to not have a jersey. That doesn't sound like
I know, man. I got so many jerseys. I got something special on the way, actually.
I know. I was gonna say let's hint at that in a second.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it now. No,
maybe a small hint.
I'm gonna tell you what. When the package shows up to my house, we'll bring it here on a live.
Okay.
And I'll unbox it here.
Okay.
How's that sound?
I want to see.
I want everybody to guess though. Who you think is on that shirt?
It's a signed jersey.
Signed jersey and it's framed.
It's framed.
Correct.
And we're gonna unbox it here.
Correct.
It's a top player. Top player. Top of the top.
Yo.
Top of the top of the top.
100%.
Top of the top of the top.
You guys got to decide. How many people in here are interested in signed gear and memorabilia? Because Ryan is very knowledgeable in this subject. He knows his gear. He knows his signatures. So I think we could do some content around it.
Mm-hmm. I listen. Memorabilia is number one right now. I mean, in the sports world, sports memorabilia is really big. This country, tremendous. Europe, I'm sure, is really big as well. Had a big market. But listen, look how nice that wall looks when you have all your favorites framed on that wall. Look how beautiful that is.
It looks good,
you know.
man.
So
you gotta ask them who has signed jerseys and who buys signed gear. Let us know. They want to know if he's a Serie A. Did he play in Serie A? Does he, or did he play in Serie A?
Yes, he did.
Okay,
he did. He
okay,
did.
So that rules out Rooney.
No more hints.
Yeah,
no more
questions.
People
No
are
more
gonna
questions.
start.
I'm not. That's it.
They're
No
gonna
more
get
questions.
their calculators and start a minute. What do you got?
He played in Serie A.
Eliminating all the.
See, Chris over here said, "I'm big into sports memorabilia, also cards and stickers." You know a lot about cards too.
Cards, I know a lot about, man. Cards is actually massive right now on the market. There's so much money to be made if you're into buying cards. I mean, the card world is just shot up out of nowhere, you know. So
it is interesting. You know what I thought about? Remember the time that who did we go to meet? And Antonio brought like 17 jerseys for the guy.
Dude, that was Pelé, no?
Was it Pelé?
I think it was Pelé.
I feel like that's every
dude. But I remember
person.
Pelé when we were meeting Pelé. This guy bought a bag, and it was like 5 balls, 7 jerseys, 2 Brazil flags. Like, and I'm like, dude, how many things are gonna get signed? The guy's not gonna stand there and sign all that for you at once, you know. But yeah, man.
Dude, but the funniest thing is that Antonio is just so into himself over there that he brought his daughter. His daughter's no, wasn't his son, his daughter's boyfriend.
Oh my god.
And with an entire gear after going to Modell's and like rating with like anything that he had. And then he has the audacity to say he gave each of us something to get signed for him.
yeah.
He gave each of us one on top.
Yeah.
Just get this signed
He's
for
in
me.
his own zone when he's
Listen,
like,
if you
he's
guys-
different in his own world.
Yeah,
when he
if
says
you guys
that,
don't
though.
already know, but this guy Antonio is out of his fucking mind, man. He really is.
That was a day where I could not believe he's obsessed with that
But I
shit.
see somebody asking who our favorite face to face between all of us here meeting somebody, a player. I don't know where's the comment right there
from Ryan.
I mean, not for nothing. Me and Marco have met so many players from
You guys met a lot of guys.
no age. You know what I mean? So many players.
Do you remember the first one?
All thanks to your dad as well. You know.
Yeah, it was my dad that started.
Yeah, your
that.
dad set a lot of that up for us. But
You remember the first? I'll never forget the first time that I texted you, Ryan.
dude? I'll tell you what the first experience was.
I'm thinking of one. I have one in my mind.
Me and Marco went to see Italy train
There we go.
in 2005 in
He's
New
never
Jersey.
gonna forget that, bro. He's
No,
never
man.
gonna forget that.
And I'll never forget, we were having dinner at the team's hotel, okay, that night.
Mhm.
And I was holding my piston so bad.
Oh,
This
wait,
kid knows
wait,
where I'm
don't say
going
the
with
story,
it.
Don't say the story.
He knows
Don't say
where-
it. Don't say it yet. That's a great story.
I'm not gonna
That's
say
a
it.
great
Then.
story. I forgot
I'm
about
not
that.
gonna say it.
No, you don't know it.
Oh my
I
God,
forgot
man.
about that story.
I still have fucking nightmares about that.
No, I forgot. Okay. Let me give context. Let's give context first. Ryan, this was a great question. Ryan, I can't believe you remember that. That totally escaped my mind. So my dad always had worked with like a lot of teams. Like he's always working with like AC Milan or Italy. Like he's always been in that world. So when Italy came here in, I guess 2004, 2005.
Well, 2005. Oh,
What?
how the hell did he miss? How the hell did he miss?
That's Aloy. He's a center back. That's why.
Oh my God,
Aloy,
man.
bro.
I love how center backs are the ones that are
Yeah.
attacking.
Yo, he should have
But what
scored
a-
that.
Oh my
Bro.
God.
He should have scored
That
that,
looks
man.
like Mike in the
That
back.
was a nice run from
That was a
Tolo for
great-
center
great
back.
run.
Yeah,
That's
nice
great.
run, but fucking finish
Come
that,
on, you
man.
gotta
He's
finish
a
that.
center
Come
back.
on.
Great side tackle from Koulibaly right there, by the way. That they're just showing the replay of. So this story is freaking amazing. So my dad tells me it's 2004, 2005. I didn't remember.
It was the year before
was-
the World
it was
Cup.
the year
That's
before
how
the
I
World
know.
Cup.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the year before
Italy
the World
had
Cup.
been in New Jersey. Ooh, another chance for Atalanta right here.
Training, you're saying, Marco?
Yeah, Italy had been in New Jersey.
Yeah, it was Jersey,
It was Jersey.
and it was training session.
Training session. Okay.
They were playing before you continue. Who they playing? They were playing
I don't
Ecuador.
remember.
It was Ecuador.
Was
It was Ecuador. Yeah, they were playing Ecuador that year. So
There's so many
it was a friendly.
Ecuadorians here, so Ecuador always comes. So it probably could be that.
Right.
So I remember my dad telling me, we were in the car together, and he was like, "Do you want to go meet the Italian national team?" He's like, "We'll go meet them right now." And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And me and you had been playing together. We always played like ball together. And I remember saying, like, I remember my dad was like, "Oh, if you want to invite a friend, you can." And
Thanks, bro.
yeah, I didn't know that. And
Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, Mike.
You were the only one that was actually into, like, actually watched.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a lot of the guys around us just played.
I wasn't into football at
He
all
knew.
that time,
I did, bro.
think.
We didn't even know you. You didn't
Bro,
even
I had
exist.
no idea you existed
yeah.
in
Bro,
this
we were
world
like
at that
9 years
point.
old.
Oh,
Bro, we're 9
was
years
it?
old at
But
this
now I'm
point.
trying to. I wasn't even into.
Yeah,
I wasn't even in football that year.
So
me and Mark
So,
weren't even 10 years old at the time.
I called Ryan and I was like, "Yo, Ryan, I'm gonna go beat the Italian national team. Would you want to come?" He's like, "Absolutely, bro." I remember Ryan was so
100%,
excited,
bro.
We popped him in the car.
100%.
We popped him in the car.
just like manhunt
The
over
first
here.
second, that,
Good old days, boys.
the first second that we got there, I think it was Brienza. Do you remember Franco?
I remember
Brienza?
Bianca. He was captaining of that match.
Do you remember how
He
we
was
saw him
getting-
outside the hotel?
Yeah.
He was getting held up by like a fan, like he
Yeah.
was carrying him in his arms, like
Yeah.
like when a husband takes a wife into the wedding. And then okay, so we meet everybody. I had pictures with everybody. The name that we all loved, which was the biggest name for Italy at the time, that was on that trip because certain players weren't there, was Luca Toni.
Yeah.
Like I remember Ryan and I the whole time was like, "Yo, we gotta get Luca Toni. Luca Toni's the man. I want a Luca Toni so bad."
Numero uno.
Bro. So we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. All right. finish.
Yo, it's
Finish,
bad,
finish.
bro.
Be descriptive.
We were
please.
eating dinner, okay? I had chicken fingers in front of me. I'm like, these are good and whatever.
I love chicken.
And then I'm like, you know what? I gotta pee, bro. I don't know if I should go now, though. What if I miss this guy?
He said
I waited, and then you know what? I said, fuck this. I gotta go piss.
he said 100 times, like, "Yo, I'm just gonna keep holding it, bro. I'm not gonna miss him."
yeah.
should have pissed in the cup.
I
bro.
got my ass up, went to take a piss. I come back to this kid telling me, yo, you just missed Luca Toni.
Yo, literally,
What were you
Bro.
thinking when he came in?
Yo,
He's
I was
swear to
like,
God.
no
how
fucking
long after
way.
you went? Like 10 seconds,
bro.
20 seconds?
I
Bro.
literally remember Ryan walking into the door,
And then what's
bro, and like 30 seconds later,
Yo,
and you know it comes so
30,
quickly.
how long did it take?
dude, I was a quick piss, but you know how
Not quick
quick these
enough.
guys come and go, bro. I was like,
No, it was very quick.
Not
He didn't
quick
stay
enough.
long, and he just hopped into the elevator. Boom, left.
yo, I was
Bro,
tight.
Ryan was so
bro.
mad.
I was tight, but
You
you
thought
know
he was
what?
lying to you, right? At
Yeah, but
first?
hold on. At the end of the day,
Wow.
I couldn't even get over it. I
Who
looked.
do we meet? Yeah, tell him.
I have a picture with Odo and Geladino.
Massimo.
And I remember Odo gave me that little keychain. Remember?
Did he?
Yeah, he gave me a keychain.
I
He
don't
pulled it out of
remember.
his pocket. Yeah, he gave me. I have it on my my old key set at the
Really?
house. Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
For
I had
what?
the. I had.
He just
I'll
gave
show you.
you?
I'll send you guys a picture.
Okay.
Although he gave me a little keychain. You know, I was wearing my Celtic top at the time, so he made a comment
Yeah.
about the Celtic top.
Yeah.
And then we the biggest one I gotta say though, besides Luca Toni, had to be Leapy, bro.
Yeah.
We met Leapy.
Yeah,
and
true.
that was the big one.
Shit,
know?
yo, you guys met a lot of
Who else
fucking
were
Bro,
there?
we met
Who
a
else
lot of
was
guys.
there? There was a lot of players that we forgot about.
Yeah, Marty was there at the time. Remember he
Oh,
played for Lazio.
Mauri.
Was he?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
Mauri,
there.
Mauri,
He was
Mauri.
there. There was a lot of guys there, man. But then again, I think the big guys, you know, like Cannavaro, Del Piero, Buffon, they weren't there. I don't know what the reason was. Luca Toni was there surprisingly, but
I guess they didn't call off the biggest players there to go.
I guess you know.
Yeah,
one of
that
them
always
things.
happens with those.
Tournaments or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah, they
trainings
don't
or
always
whatever.
bring their big guys, or sometimes they just show. I don't remember, but there were some big guys. There were some big players too that we're forgetting
Oh,
about.
Zapata
Come on,
the run right
Zapata.
now. Oh, there's mad defense.
Ooh,
Oh!
Nice ball. Nobody's there.
Yeah, too late.
that was a start though. I think that was a start.
But I'm gonna ask you something now.
Oh,
Oh,
Out of
snap.
all the players that we've met, and that goes for you too, Mike.
Yeah.
Who are you most starstruck to meet?
oh my gosh.
I mean, I had the chance to see Pele in person. I thought that was incredible.
Yeah, that's mine, bro.
I
I'm
mean,
not
you-
trying to rub that into you, but
No.
that's mine, bro.
I mean, just seeing him in person, I
Dude,
thought
I
I
was-
was like, holy shit. I mean, I saw Messi too up front. Messi was
Yeah.
great. When I think Mark, when we're pressed for ICC in the summer.
Oh my gosh, Zapata connected
When
with
we were
him.
pressed with ICC, we did a video. There's a vlog if you see IFTV Messi or whatever.
We put
Dude, just
Messi,
dude, we were,
Messi meets
yeah,
Italian
something
football
like that.
TV.
And we
Well,
put like
that's
a funny
really
thumb. But yo, seeing Messi, I was like, holy fuck, yo, the best
met-
player
I
in
met
the
him
world
twice,
is right
yeah.
there.
See,
Messi?
I'll disagree. Yeah, I
Once
met
you said
Messi
no-
twice.
once
Me
you
and
said-
him met Messi. I have a
You,
signature.
you
Yeah,
fucks
yeah,
with- yo, met a lot
We
more
met
than I thought.
Messi, but that
Yeah,
we-
you
But
know
how
what?
close?
Messi wasn't nice.
wasn't very friendly actually. you
Bro,
know?
you gotta.
Okay, but
no.
either way,
I don't want to hear that because Ronaldo on the
Okay,
other end,
whatever.
very friendly, bro.
Starstruck, to be honest, man, I never get starstruck. I never really do. I met Del Piero and I wasn't starstruck. Like
Mhm.
I'm very calm. There's two guys though that come to mind. The first one, which doesn't really count, Ronaldo. When we saw Ronaldo, not that I was starstruck, but when I saw him, like when we were close to him, I was like, this guy, you could just tell he's important. Like he has some sort of, and I hated Ronaldo at the time. He has an aura around him that was like incredible. And then the
Yeah.
other guy is Pele.
Yeah.
Pele, when we met Pele, that's wild.
When
Pele's a
Pele for
Pele's-
me, man, I was shaking. That was an
Yeah, that was
experience.
crazy.
And not for nothing, we were talking about the World Cup at that time with
Yeah.
him. He was having a conversation,
Yeah.
full blown conversation. Pele, by the way, guys, is the most humble guy you can meet. I mean, really. And his agent was the Tottenham fan. I remember the British dude.
Really?
He was.
Who did he predict to win the World Cup?
He said France. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. Yeah, he did say France for 2010. Remember, he said France, but
I thought he
I
said a South American.
no, he
team.
said France, but France obviously didn't. I said Belgium. Who'd you say? I can't remember. I said Belgium at the time, and it didn't work out.
Bro,
but-
for my birthday, I remember I met the Greek national team. Marco, you were with me. I thought that was incredible. First of all, I talked to all of them, and I gotta say, like, thank you to Karagounis for 2004, and I thought that was amazing. Plus, being on my birthday, it just made it was so much like more special like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Karagounis, Pelé, and just seeing Messi from a 2-foot distance.
Yeah, bro.
I think those are like on a different like everyone's different. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It
100%.
depends what they mean to you and stuff like that, the occasion. And sometimes you think you're not gonna feel starstruck, but then you see them like
100%.
you get like butterflies in your stomach. You're like,
100%.
wow.
Lucas, I don't agree with. I think there's a difference between starstruck, or at least in my mind, the difference between starstruck and just being happy to like.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
there's
big
a
difference.
Yeah, big
Listen,
difference,
I was
for sure.
excited to meet Comiso and the Fiorentina. I was happy, but we were working together. It was
Right.
different.
Right.
Yeah, there's different.
Starstruck is different.
But I think it depends too when you're younger too. I think that
Yeah, that's
it does
true.
play a difference.
Now I haven't gotten that in years.
Yeah, I think it was when we were younger.
Yeah, we're just completely unfazed.
Uh-huh.
You were with me for when we met Chelsea when Di Matteo
Yeah,
won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Do you remember
we had dinner
Hazard?
with him.
Yeah, but do
after.
you remember what Hazard said?
Nah.
Hazard had just
Yo, he
signed for the
remembers
team.
everything, bro.
Hazard. No, but
Come on,
Hazard.
Burial. Nearly.
Hazard had just signed from Lille in France
Lille, yeah.
for Chelsea, and United wanted him. United had bid for him, and he chose Chelsea over United at the time.
Mhm.
I remember I was wearing my Manchester United shirt. I've got pictures, guys. Literally pictures with the whole team wearing my Man
Ryan would go meet rival teams with Man United jerseys.
100%.
It's
Just to let them
hilarious.
know who's
Right
your
on
daddy.
balls.
Anyway,
It was the only way his mom let him take the
100%.
pictures.
100%. So anyway, Hazard looked at me. Hazard was coming. Him and Maluda actually came together, and Hazard goes, "Is that a Man U shirt?" I said, "Yes, it is." And then we just had it was a joke, it was a little joke out of it, but it's just an incredible experience, man, meeting these guys. Wayne Rooney's another one for me that I was starstruck.
Marco, did you say yours?
I said Ronaldo, but I wouldn't have really counted that.
Yeah, that was the one. But
Yeah,
you
it's a
could,
little
but I mean, you
different,
could say
but
it.
Pele, I would say, and I was very not excited to even meet that, but
Yeah.
the other guy that I was thinking of,
Cool.
shit, I just had something.
Someone said Mike.
Marco's met Pirlo many times.
yeah,
We've
we-
all have met Pirlo plenty of times. So.
we spoke.
I
we spoke.
haven't.
We
You
spoke.
never met Pirlo?
No.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
What?
guys?
No.
I interviewed him.
Yeah,
Oh,
you must
fuck,
have met
you're
him.
right. Yeah, never mind. But someone said, Mike, were you shorter than Messi? No, I think I was like 2 inches taller than Messi. And yeah, I spoke Greek to them, to the national team, Mario. So
Damn, there was
course.
a thing that I had in my mind, but now I forgot.
I'd love to know from a chat if any of you met players and
Yeah,
have
who's the
signed.
best
If,
one?
yeah, if you have signed shirts, who's your favorite player that you met, and what kind of signed jerseys do you have? You know what I mean? What players have you got? Let us know.
Who was the funniest player you ever met? Oh, I was gonna say about Di Matteo. Di Matteo, when he was at Chelsea, when he came to New York, remember it was all like British fans, obviously, and like Americans. And I remember I spoke to Di Matteo just in Italian, like I said, "What up?" And he completely stopped what he was doing.
Mhm.
He called me on the bus,
I remember.
and then afterwards we had dinner together.
I
Because
remember.
my dad was there. We
Yeah.
had dinner with Di Matteo.
I didn't know this shit either. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
We were.
Yeah,
He
man.
just. Yo,
we gotta
he just
do a
wanted,
segment of this.
He
This
just
is so
wanted to talk in
interesting, man.
Italian. Like he was
Yeah.
very happy to meet
He's
us.
sick of that fish and
So-
chips, and it's like, yo, let's.
Yeah,
No. What's interesting is that Di Matteo, he was born in Switzerland.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, you guys are like me. You're Italians that live abroad. So we wanted to see the mentality that we had. Because he had this idea that like Italians that live abroad are different.
Of course.
He's like,
That's for
and
everyone.
he was saying like your mentality and my mentality is very similar. So Di Matteo was amazing.
Great coach, by the way.
Funniest player?
Funniest player we've ever met. I gotta
I mean,
say,
what are you gonna do funny for?
I'm gonna say Balotelli, man. I'm not gonna lie. Balotelli came
What is
out
that?
and
But
he
what
had, dude, just his personality, the way he went on. I mean, nice guy and everything. He would stop, he'll take pictures, he'll sign, but he thought he was bigger than what he was at the time. I mean, he had these big gold shades on, hat to the side. I remember Antonio.
That's most players.
I remember Antonio, man.
Yo, Antonio's
When we were
wild,
meeting
dude.
Milan at one point, Antonio kept saying, "I can't wait to see Balotelli. I can't wait to see Balotelli."
Yeah, he was obsessed with Balotelli.
Oh my God, man! When he seen Balotelli, I thought the world was ending, bro. I think he literally gave him a hug or something. And Balotelli was looking at him like he was crazy.
Anto loves Balo. He loves
Yeah, he's
him.
obsessed
Him, him and Cassano, I feel like he loves more than the rest of the players that he loves. Marco, I was gonna say
Funniest? Wait, let's finish funniest.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Funniest, Zlatan kicked
Yeah, that's what I was
Verratti
gonna
when we
say.
interviewed him.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Other funny guys
I
are...
don't know anyone else.
I just can't think. My memory is shot. It's not like Ryan's.
Remember what we met Inter and we're in the training with we're doing some media crap and we saw
My
the
dad
whole
has a
English
funny
squad.
story about Balotelli, but I don't think I can say it.
Handanovic, I think he did something funny. I forgot, but I remember.
I've had it.
He
just
knocked
went
it
for
Oh,
a
Diego
shot.
Costa, actually. I remember now something with Diego Costa.
What?
Diego Costa came out, right? And he was taking pictures with everybody. And I remember that by the water, I did with my bad, Mike.
That's okay.
They were in Jersey, and there was like a waterfront, and there was a bunch of pigeons. But I swear to God, you're laughing.
like Max. And
Yeah, like those kind of
okay.
guys. They were just, feeding off the crumbs on the floor. And all you see is Costa run, and he chases them.
Really?
He's chasing them. Yeah, swear to God. Matt was with me actually.
Wasn't I think from Bayern Munich there was one of the guys, Mueller. I think he did something funny too. Dragowski, yeah, Dragowski was mad funny. Oh yeah, Dragowski, he was fucking remember if you go to Wall Street in New York City, you're supposed to grab the bull's balls. It gives you luck.
Good luck.
And I told Dragowski, I was explaining to him when we're together. He's like, I don't need luck. I'm already good enough. He's like, I don't need to grab the balls. And then I remember Peter was like, yeah, you had all the fucking luck against Inter in the last game because he made crazy saves amply in the final match. Also, Ceccherini was mad fun. Ceccherini
Cool.
and Simeone were two of the most fun dudes. It's a little bit different though because we were working with them. Like we had a direct relationship that we were filming stuff.
Yeah.
But they're just like so outgoing.
Ceccherini was megging everyone in New York, and it was like, who the hell are these guys?
It was
That's
mad
funny,
fun.
man.
Ceccherini's the man. Yeah. Trying to think who else.
Yeah, some of these comments are
Man,
nice.
I feel like we forgot so much, especially you. You guys have stories for days.
Dude,
and
I have so
days.
many stories.
Yeah,
so
we
does
do.
Marco.
Yo,
Like,
this
it's
would be a great
insane.
segment to talk
Insane,
about.
bro.
Like a podcast just
Insane.
solely talking about. Like,
And you want to talk
structure.
about Serie A? You guys might say, oh, you don't watch Serie A. Dude, I've met so many world-class Serie A players, and most of it's because of Marco. It's all of it, actually.
Yeah.
It's Marco and
Oh, my
Gaetano.
dad.
Yeah,
My dad.
Marco and Gaetano,
My dad.
man. All thanks to Gaetano. And I
Yeah,
told you
yeah.
that numerous amount of times.
Yeah,
If it
yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
for
Marco
your
didn't do
dad,
shit,
we
bro.
wouldn't
It's just
have
like-
these kind of experiences,
yeah.
And it's all thanks to Gaetano, man.
I just thought about you that day. That's it. I just remember him saying like, "Oh, you want to
I
bring one of your
appreciate it,
friends?" Bro, I'm like, it was a good days when we didn't know you, bro. It was the nice days.
But, dude, I mean,
Oh, I have a
Napoli.
Oh.
I have a
should've done
story
better.
about nicest. Since they said nicest, Del Piero. I've said this story before. I was in Torino. I was staying at the same hotel as them, and Del Piero and Bonucci were having a drink at the bar, like right over there. And me and my dad were eating, and we knew each other, so we said hi, and then they went off to the bar. And I remember it was like midnight. There were fans outside, and two fans just ran into the hotel. They just darted in, and there was security and stuff, and they grabbed them. And the fans were just screaming, Del Piero, please. They got escorted right out, and like they were completely gone already. Del Piero told Bonucci, he's like, hold on one second. He put his drink down, went outside, called the two guys in, took pictures and signed for all of them, and then went back.
Man. That's awesome.
At midnight after a game, when they weren't even like in there anymore. That was very. Del Piero is like.
And I remember your dad telling me he always was talked highly of Sir Alex Ferguson, and he was then as a coach. He was so like down to earth, such a great guy, always looking out for the fans, and which
Del Piero
thought
was so humble.
amazing.
I met him as well in the city. He's really humble, man. Really humble.
We got from Silvio. He said, Shevchenko, amazing person, got his signature.
That's a dope one, man.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever got Shevchenko.
Never met him.
Oh, shit. Sebastian Giordano. Our boy Sebastian Giordano's in the chat.
Man,
The story of Franco Baresi and Antonio.
Guys, you don't even want to know that.
That's
So I got
hilarious.
videos that you would crack up for life with.
Bro, he looked like a little kid on Christmas morning, dude. He even hugged Baresi. Was like he hugged Baresi.
Let me show you guys the video I
Yeah,
got.
fine. Yo, look at this. This is a hilarious comment. In a different timeline, IFTV was founded by Marco and Ryan.
That's true. That's funny.
So my dad, I don't want to speak for my dad. I don't want to. It's his business. I don't know what he
Yeah,
wants to
yeah,
put
yeah,
out there
don't say it.
in terms of what he does. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable saying it. I know he's got plenty of stories, but that's freaking, that's between. If he wants to say it, he can say it. I don't want to be the guy. Halftime, this game is boring. Let's call Ludovico.
I already told Ludo. I messaged him.
I gotta put the headphones on here, bro.
I
disconnect mine. I'm gonna put them on here.
I put aggregate over here. It should work.
Yeah, the last time I didn't have.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. It says connected over here. Whatever you did.
Ludovico.
Not yet.
He's not in yet. I'll mark with a timer too. Pause
Can
it.
you get rid of that?
Get rid of what?
Get rid of my Bluetooth on there.
Okay. Okay, I got rid of yours. Should be just be mine. You saw disconnected, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, we're trying to bring Ludovico in right now. Let's see. He's not in yet, but he should be in any second. And I hope he has someone in mind for the coach. He said he gave us two. He's gonna give us two. So yeah.
He's spoiling.
I know. But yeah, the first half was fairly boring, man. I think there's only like one shot on target.
You're being nice, Mike.
What?
I said you're being nice.
Yeah. Oh, look who's here.
Is he there?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Ludo! Ciao, Ludone. Did you hear it? Oh, yeah. How you doing?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We're all good.
Good.
Yeah.
So it was a tactical first half. I think the first 20 minutes, both defense dominating the Atalanta, not allowing to give that to allow the speed and the of Lozano and the other two little ones to get into the box. And also the Napoli defense not allowing the Zapata and Muriel not to give so much space. The problems we had, I thought, were from the midfielders and the Atalanta given goals not following their men. Also, the way I see it, Maximovic does not have that same speed in the turning. Once Atalanta requests the 1v1, it's like his feet are on the ground and he doesn't have that instinct in turning and following. Koulibaly would be better in the middle because he's a quick turner than Maximovic is. But Napoli has to, my understanding, the midfielder has to follow the man requesting the give and go and not saying, okay, one of the defenders will get him. And that's where those couple of opportunities came about. Atalanta is pressuring very high. Their games is always on the 1v1 category. They always put it on the 1v1 level. And Napoli has trouble coming out because the midfielders always have to check in to receive the ball, and Atalanta is not allowing them to turn and create anything. And the only one opportunities that we had was when a lot of Atalanta's men were in the Napoli side, meaning on the 30 outside the box, where we were able to steal the ball and really go up speed, but nothing happened. They're not giving Lozano any room. I like that especially the first 20 minutes where the Di Lorenzo and Isai very wide, and Insigne more towards the middle, and Lozano and Politano interchanging positions and trying to create a little chaos in the Atalanta defense, which at this point was not happening. Demme had a very good opportunity towards the end. He should have shot that ball and placed it with his with his left foot, and he turned. But we know that Atalanta is a very physical team. They're very quick. They have the speed, and they pressure you very high. I see a Zelinski coming in the second half because he's a guy that can take a defender, a midfielder 1v1, and can create those opportunities. And he has a good shot from the outside with both feet. But we have to be careful with these given goals that almost cost a couple of goals the first test. But I like the attitude. I like the approach. But it's Atalanta is much more physical, total different game than it was back in October when it was 4-0. I believe the first half, total different game.
Yeah.
So that's my take basically on what I saw in the first half. Atalanta dominated, especially the last 30 minutes. We only played on they played on our side. We were not able to come out because our midfield had to check in, and Atalanta 1v1 was not giving the opportunity to Napoli to do those simple plays, the way they like to do and move the ball around, the usual tiki-taka that they do. Atalanta is not allowing Napoli to do that, and the midfielders, they're very low in order for that to happen.
Yeah, Ludo, I think you explained the first half really good. To me, I don't know if it was for you also, but I was so surprised how Napoli limited Atalanta's attack, especially playing with a three-man backline that they're not so familiar with. But yeah, the second half, I think we're going to see a more attacking on both sides because the first half, there wasn't many chances. But everyone in the chat right now is screaming about the picks for the manager.
Wait, there's actually a great comment right here from Nick. And by the way, this is multiple people right now. They're saying Gattuso out, Ludo in. I'm seeing from Vittorio, Ludo, next Napoli manager. And then another comment from Lorenzo is saying Ludo doing, Irfan. He says, Ludo is the tactical dictator of IFTV.
I'd vote for you, Ludo, for the manager for Napoli.
We'll make a graphic on you right now that you're taking over.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I always, in regards to calcio in general, I always ask myself why. Why is this happening? I always like to go into the deep end. I like to go into the deep of the news and see why is this happening, and try to analyze and try to come up with a scenario. That's always been I just don't believe what I read and I say, oh, okay, this is what the newspaper is saying, because I know that 99.9% of what the newspapers are writing are saying is fake, because of course they got to sell. They have sponsors, they have to sell, they have to make a living. But I like to go deep into what it's really behind of what's happening in general, and that's my take of the culture, and that's how I follow in particular my team, which is Napoli, and it's not an easy city to deal with. Remember, guys, Napoli is the only city meaning big city in Italy that only has one team in Serie A. And you will never see a second team like Torino, like Genova, like Roma, or like Milano. In Napoli, it will never happen because it's fair between the city, the culture, the people,
best food,
and everything that surrounds it.
Ludo, well said. I agree with you. We have a donation from Alex who asks, is Insigne underrated?
Insigne is not underrated. To me, what makes a champion and a true champion and a captain is charisma, is the mental approach. And I just don't think that Insigne has those capabilities that when a captain gets up in the locker room and starts screaming at everyone, that everyone will say, yes, sir, we understand what you're trying to say, and we're going to follow you. I don't think it has that personality, that character to be a true leader in the locker room. I just don't think that, and he has to rely on the other senators. And I don't think Gattuso is at the moment is able to connect his thoughts, his way of motivating the players, which his way is, listen, go on the field, do what I ask you to do, otherwise I'll kick you in the ass. Just like my coach was saying 40 years ago. That's his mentality. He's not going to lie to you, Gattuso. He will speak his mind. He will look you in the eye and he will tell you exactly what he thinks. So that this is what's happening. This is what's happening right now. I think Napoli needs someone like Amsic. I'm convinced 100% someone that can connect the locker room to the coach and to the club. I think Giuntoli will stay where he is. I think he's a great manager, Giuntoli. Great in selling players, what he did with Llorente, Milik, and who was the other player? I forgot the other player. Three play. Oh, Malqui. That what he was able to do this winter transfer window is incredible. I mean, we basically gave Llorente to Udinese for nothing. Napoli did not request a dime from Udinese. Why? Because there's a great friendship between Udinese and Napoli. Lots of players from Udinese transferred to Napoli, Alan, Zielinski, and others. And I wouldn't be surprised if in the summer transfer window we will see another great player from Udinese transfer to Napoli.
Fair point. Ludo, we're getting in the chat. Everybody wants to know your answer from before. In the beforehand, we asked you who would be your name to replace Gattuso. You said, I'm not going to come to you with one name. I'm going to come to you with two.
So let's hear it.
Who are those two names for Ludovico?
My first choice would be Juric. My second choice would be De Zerbi.
Ooh, okay. Outside the box picks. Juric and De Zerbi.
Those are the two coaches that I admire. I truly admire Juric, what he's been able to do with Verona. And just think about a team like Verona last year, where coach opens the refrigerator and it's full, and he plays a style of soccer and that everybody likes, and he's there in the standings. And now the new season starts and the refrigerator is half empty, and they still more or less have the same amount of points with the same style of culture that they're playing, and they're able to produce. To me, that's a great coach. To me, that's a coach that has character, that's able to create based on what he has, the ingredients that he has to create a style of play. De Zerbi the same with Sassuolo, even though now they're not playing that well. I guess a little bit of mid-season being tired, but that happens with everyone. But I just think that Zerbi is really a great coach, and I think both of them are ready for that jump going into a club that plays Europa League / Champions League, which is in the top 4, 5, 6 clubs in Italy. I think they're ready for that opportunity.
I like Juric. Juric is a fun option, and I love that whenever we have Ludovico, even if he's far, the analogies are never lacking. That will never change with Ludovico. I love it. Ludo, Bob said that Ludo, you need to be the third choice after Juric and De Zerbi.
Napoli deserves more. Napoli is a city that deserves more, and we know it's not easy for us. We haven't won a Scudetto in 30 years, and I doubt it if we'll win one again in the near future. We had that opportunity that it was only between Napoli and Juventus, where the two teams from Milano were having difficulties. Now they're back, and it's now calcio, the world is dictated by money, and we do not have that type of money or pay the players the way the teams from the north can do. I mean, we have our limits, and we just have to be able to adjust a little bit and always have a team that can compete in the top 4 spots. But at this point, a Napoli team that has pays their players, their rosters, 130, 140 to Juventus, which is double than that, it's hard to compete. I mean, Juventus, Inter, and others, they have players on the bench that make 8-9 million a year just by sitting on the bench. We cannot afford that, and we have to be, realistic. That's the bottom line.
Ludo, I like the choices with the Juric and the Zerbi. I think
second half is about to start. Let's
second
get
half
a
is about to
final one
start.
before we wrap up.
I love their playing style, but I don't think I think Napoli right now, they need to win something. And someone in the comments said maybe someone like Allegri, they need a winner. Enough of this playing nice and stuff. I think they got to get down to the knit and grit and find a winner despite how they play.
Allegri, Mike, Allegri will not come to you. Spalletti will not come to you unless you're ready to pay 8-9 million a year. Napoli cannot pay a coach 8-9 million a year, or like Inter does with a Conte, which is 11 million a year. Napoli does not have that budget. Napoli does not have that money. It's hard to have a coach and pay him 8-9 million a year. You have to be able to give him a roster with a payroll of at least 220 million. It ain't happening, Mike. To my opinion, it's not happening. We just do not have the resources to get a coach like that.
We'll
Fair
start
enough,
a
Ludo.
GoFundMe.
Ludo, you the man. Everybody is absolutely obsessed with your analysis. We've got second half kicking off, and then maybe we'll talk to you later, all right?
Anytime, guys. I'm here.
All right,
Ciao,
I'll see you.
Ludo.
Enjoy the second
Thank
half.
you, guys. Forza Napoli, always a pleasure. Hey.
Ciao. Okay, there we go.
You
Ludovico.
have the timer there?
Always
Or you
love to
want me
see
to do
that
it?
guy. Oh yeah, I got the timer. Good call.
So
Everybody loves him, man.
Ludo, yeah, I love how he strategizes and breaks everything apart. He says it's so clear that everyone can understand, and he has some great analogies on it too. So
100%.
always love having him on.
Wait, I have to start at 0-0?
Yeah, and just I can do the second part of the thing.
Yeah. So here we go, second half, guys.
I see a lot of comments about the chocolates, bro. Who wants me to open these chocolates right now?
Wait, Ryan. Don't
I'll
put it
open
on the
them.
chat to say that they want to open the chocolates, bro. You want to
No,
open the
but yo,
chocolates,
did you see the
bro.
comments? First of
Don't
all,
put it on them.
I bought these over, and look how nice they look. I know you guys want some. Can you see them? Yeah, look at that. All right. Pop these open.
I think they do.
Let's pop these open, boys. I'll tell you right now, Mike's not getting one. Yeah, Rutherford, I got you right now. Here I go, brother. Ooh, buddy.
Oh boy.
You want one? Do you want one?
1 second.
I'll think about it. This is what it looks like. Look,
I like that. This is.
I'm getting my communion right here, but instead it's chocolate. Oh, I don't know how many's in the pack, but if I'll save you one if you want.
Gonna ship it out. Oh, Atalanta almost get the goal there. Ospina came off his line really quick.
How are they, Ryan?
Oh man, mint.
They're good.
Mint. Can't beat it.
You're saying
Irish
they're
chocolate
mint or
at
they're
its
mint?
finest,
Like they're good?
boys.
One chocolate per Man United goal versus Southampton.
Mike,
No, I'm good.
Come
bro.
on, you know you
No,
want
no,
one.
I'm good. I know I want one.
Oh,
I
very
want a lot of things, bro.
that I did not like, Mr. Flame.
Look at this. Look at this.
Very
It's
good.
Muriel. Woo! Muriel
What's
on
that comment,
fire.
Marco? I can't
What?
see. The top
Ryan,
one.
who's your most hated Manchester United player that you did not like?
That's a tough one. Love them all, but get frustrated once in a while. I don't know. It's a good question.
Whatever happened to Makeda?
I don't know. That bum's in Greece somewhere.
Let's be respectful. Let's be respectful, guys.
Uh,
Yo.
I know, really, right?
Bum.
He's an absolute bum. I'm not lying.
Everybody a bum.
Come on.
That makes it
You're a
respectful.
bum too, Mike. Come on.
But Kate, if you're watching this,
Adriano, I will make a coffee. Let me use the
boys.
bathroom and then I will make a coffee.
yeah, he's playing in Greece at Panathinaikos right now. Haven't been last season. I know he did good. I'm not sure if he's playing this season, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly though, I'm gonna say one thing. Manchester United players I did not like. Falcao got paid a lot of money to do absolutely nothing.
Was he injured at all, or just
Dude,
him not playing
an
good?
excuse, man, for you to make 300
Yo, at Monaco, he was a
£300,000 week.
beast. How good was he at Monaco, right? Wasn't he
And
balling
not
over
for
there?
nothing, Di Maria is another one. He came in and his wife was talking trash about Manchester, the city itself, the people. You know what I mean? Nothing to do with the club, but and he was horrible. So Di Maria and Falcao maybe are my two that I didn't really like as much.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have no issue with any other Manchester United player that came in and left. You know.
How about any players that switch clubs from like Man U to like Man City or any going to a rival? What did that bother you? Or
it bothered me because
did?
the guy. I understand you don't want to come off the bench no more. I know you don't want to come off the bench no more because you're a good player. You deserve to start. We get it. But when you have the likes of Wayne Rooney and Ronaldo at the time ahead of you, how do you expect to start in a 4-4-2?
So do you really blame him though?
Listen, it's either you want to be loyal and stay at a club where you're going to win big trophies, or you're going to go and move on to a club that's going to pay you double what we're going to pay.
I mean, he wasn't going to be a gigs for Man
Doesn't
United
matter.
regardless. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so why not better his career? It's not like, it's not like if Giggs went, if Rooney went. I understand that, but it's not like Davis was like,
Tevez was a big
went down in
part.
history.
No, he's
You
a
know
big
what I'm
part. He
saying?
would come off that bench and he would perform. He was a runner too. The guy was giving you 110% on that pitch.
Someone actually, thanks for the donation. JG Max said, "What do you think of Chicharito for Man U?"
I love the man.
He was awesome, right?
Yo, I love the man. Chicharito.
He was. I feel like he's one of the players that you couldn't hate. He was always smiling, always chilling.
Yes, and the guy did his job.
Going to Real Madrid.
Yeah, no,
he did.
I didn't
think he
bother
did
me.
horrible. No, I think he did pretty good.
He didn't perform as well as people thought.
Okay, maybe not as well, but I think he scored there.
The one thing about Chicharito, he's not talented. I'm not going to turn around and say the guy's talented because he's not talented.
He reads the game well.
He's always in the right place at the right time,
position
man. He knows
was
where to be.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's what we needed. A guy to come in that's going to put 20 goals a season off the bench.
Chicharito got me a good grade in high school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You'll always forever be grateful for it, right?
You know why? My
Yo,
teacher.
Boy, how you like my chocolate, by the way? So you
Yo,
guys,
it's
you guys are
amazing.
munching away.
It's very
man.
good. Wait, I thought you didn't have any.
Oh!
Ooh.
I didn't. My man Costa, you saw that clearance?
Yeah, give it right back to Atalanta.
I like that. I like that comment. You already know, Lucas. You know.
I don't get it.
Read the comment.
Oh, okay. I see now. So Chicharito got me a good grade in high school.
Really?
My teacher was a big football fan, and she hated if you said soccer, she would kick you out. Like she was a huge football fan. I think she was from Spain. I'm pretty sure. I used to have like very short hair, before, and she used to say I look like Chicharito. She's like, "Oh, you look like a little Chicharito, bro." I swear to God, I know her name, but I'm not gonna say her name. Yo, I didn't do any work in the class. Like when I walk in, we were just talking about football.
But how's that change from the other classes?
No. I was good in school.
Man. That's funny.
I was good in school.
Yeah, you are.
But I never did shit for that, man.
You did your work.
I thought he was going to give me a pound, so I
was
kind
going
of
for the chocolate boy.
Dude,
I'm kind of hurt.
Remember
Listen,
the math class? We had
I like the
double
chocolate.
block. We were there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, what about it?
Two straight periods. I hated math class. But I'm just saying I hated it.
Was there a story in that?
Bro, I just hate it. Math in particular, I hate
Brother,
it.
a Greek that hates math, bro. You're a disgrace to your freaking country.
Dude,
what's weird is I love math.
Bro,
math was so
I
easy
made up
for me.
scenarios in my head. I was like, I hope this, there's it can't get
You know why I
canceled.
like math?
I just hated it so
because it's
bad.
black and white. It's one or the other. It's not, sometimes you had these classes
You
that
can
they were
argue.
bullshit.
Yeah.
No, oh wait, red card.
For who?
Maybe a coach,
Yeah.
assistant
assistant.
manager, or some shit.
I hated those, on multiple choice where two of the answers are exactly the same. There's one little detail and then it'll be wrong. The good thing about math is no, it's not that. It's always this answer.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that part.
Mhm.
I didn't like the interpretation.
I was never good at math, so I always hated that
it came
part.
natural to me. to be
Yeah,
honest.
I sucked at it, and I never liked it. I despised
I
it
hate
so
fucking
much.
math
You
too,
don't like
bro. Nah,
Bro, I
I'm not a
despise
hates
fan of
math.
it.
Like I feel like I'm on a different level with my.
I didn't like it, but for me, I was like, oh, it did
see,
come
there's a
easy for
difference.
me.
I
I
hated it.
I like the numbers.
Man.
Oh my God,
science,
Bakayoko.
history. That was I liked that. I liked all that. But English, okay, that was easy. You know what I'm saying?
I leave for 1 second and we're talking about math.
Yeah. Well, yo, if this game's not offering, we gotta offer something.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's boring. I can get a coffee. Anybody want one?
No,
Ryan, do you want to try a cappuccino?
I never had one, man. I
Try
should
pronouncing
try
like
it,
Marco did.
Say.
I don't drink coffee, so
Yeah, I know you though, which is strange.
Cappuccino.
I don't know how
is-
that's strange, but
Cappuccino is like one that you would like. I feel like.
you think
You want to try it?
Because there's milk.
Yo, you're
Yo,
gonna
I
make it,
try
and then
to
it's not gonna be good, and then I'm gonna
Bro,
waste it.
It's not straight. It's not.
I don't
straight-
like wasting
It's
shit.
not like
I
espresso.
know,
It's diluted with milk, so it tastes a little bit sweeter.
You've had coffee before.
I hate coffee, bro.
You hate coffee?
Hate
He's
it
What
with
do
probably
you-
talking about
passion.
black coffee, no sugar, no milk.
Yeah, with
My
milk.
dad drinks it dark, black.
Yeah, I
So
drink it
do
black.
I can't drink
too.
it. I
American
wouldn't-
coffee, I drink.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, but somebody else wants one extra. They're asking.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna send that. I'll just stick to the Irish chocolate.
Nah, I'm cool. Thanks,
So
bro.
someone's gonna count how many left. 2 left. Remember,
Can't
so
say no.
so it was like 5 left.
Can't do one.
Yo,
I don't
open
know.
the bag.
We actually got a good bit. Look, Mike, take one. You
I
want
don't
one?
want
You
one,
know
bro.
you want
Bro,
one,
I
Mike.
don't-
Guys,
run up the
how much
likes
you
if
guys
you
want
wanna
to bet?
see.
He's
I
gonna end up
also
taking
want a
one.
bacon cheeseburger
Yo,
right now, but
alright,
I'm not
alright.
gonna eat one.
All right,
No,
take
no.
one.
If you get how many thumbs up, Marco, then we'll put it.
All right, guys.
Comment if you want Michael to eat it. Why do they care if
Yeah, I
you eat
don't
a
know.
chocolate?
I
I don't
really
know,
don't
man.
want
I want you to
coffee.
try one of these bad boys. Shipped
I just
fresh.
want you guys to comment it because Michael doesn't.
But
want
that's
it, you
milk.
know?
My favorite.
You know
My
what I'm
favorite. If I
saying?
would eat chocolate, dark almond chocolate, give me that.
Oh yeah,
I'll
I
be
like
happy.
that too. I
I'll
love
be
dark
happy.
chocolate, baby. Hershey's,
Pulisic or Lozano? Who's better?
huh?
I mean, I don't watch
Pulisic?
Pulisic
Sorry.
that much.
I don't know
Pulisic?
about that.
I mean, this season, I think Pulisic has been playing bad. I think
Pulisic.
Pulisic's been playing bad. I think Lozano.
Pulisic is a great player. Don't take that away from him. You know what I mean? He's a great player.
I don't think he's performing really. But Chelsea in
I
general.
don't
has
know
been
him enough.
performing.
It's two completely different leagues, though. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I don't know him enough to give him credit to say.
Someone said if Mike takes a chocolate, Ryan has to get a coffee. I'm not. For that.
Oh,
I'll be okay with that.
Really? Come on, man. Why are you doing that to me?
I have it.
All right, listen. I can get one, but I won't drink it.
I got
What do
this.
you mean? I won't
I'll
drink
make
it.
one cappuccino for myself. I'll pour some in a cup and you could taste it.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
But Michael has to have the chocolate.
no, now you have to have 2 chocolates
No,
because
no,
I'm
no.
actually gonna try it.
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
do you mean,
Is
nigga?
that
I'm
the
not
deal?
having.
All right, one, fine, one,
Good?
one, fine.
Okay. There
All
we
right,
go.
fine.
Ryan trying a cappuccino, man. This you see, look, I try your Irish chocolate.
I love
we
my
have to
chocolate,
have-
bro.
This guy's from New York. He doesn't like coffee, bro. You believe this?
That's crazy. That is funny.
You gotta grow a pair, son.
Fuck that, bro.
Oh,
I got somebody doing a countdown over here on how many chocolates Marco and I are eating.
Someone said Marco.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, bro. Your count's off. Your count's off. Because
Yo,
you're not
who
counting
said
the
it?
ones that I
Yo,
ate prior to coming in here.
Rutherford, yo, you're fucking hilarious, man. You're funny. I like your comedy. Damn, that's funny. This guy is a counter. Uma man Manolas! Zapata says no chance.
You got lucky.
No chance. Zapata, get out of here, son. My man. Oh, yo, what are they playing on the back like idiots for?
Yeah, Mario. Apparently, Mike is on a diet. What a bum, right? What a loser.
Loser. JG Max said, thanks for the donation. He said, make him a mocha with the chocolate. He's gonna like he'll like
Put this inside that. That'll make it bomb.
See, I don't like the
man.
people
That'll be
that have the
good.
coffees that have like, add the caramel, whipped cream, and I was like, bro, come on, you're ruining the experience of what coffee is. Yeah, exactly. Don't even call it coffee. Call it a milkshake at
Yeah,
that
maybe.
point.
Listen, I do like
You don't even
milkshakes.
taste of coffee at that point.
This kid said I do like milkshake.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, what's there not to like, bro? It's sugar, fucking ice cream.
I don't know. A nice chocolate one from Carvel right now. Ooh, that would hit well, bro. That would.
Ryan's
Extra
about-
caramel.
Ryan's about to leave for a few minutes.
Yo,
Come
Marco,
back.
fuck that. I'm going to Carvel, bro.
Yo, Carvel.
Yo,
Funny
we should have.
story.
Alright, guys, enough with the fucking.
This game is a bit boring.
Oh,
Ooh,
Insigne
through the
gets
legs.
back.
Through the legs. Good run.
The inventor of Carvel was Greek, by the way. I'm not even kidding.
Huh.
He cut his last name. It was like Carvet Laos or some shit like that. Forgot what it was. Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, nice. Yeah, I know. I should have.
How many brand names we're gonna mention?
You're right. You're right. Chris said, I can't believe I heard someone call Falcao bum. You must be talking about a different Falcao. Damn. Someone feels differently than you, Ryan.
Listen, he wasn't a bum on Atletico, but he was an absolute bomb on United,
Was
man.
he that bad?
Bro, the guy.
And his wages were probably through the roof,
yes,
right? Guys making 200,000 pounds a week.
that was a
probably.
big blunder by United, bringing a guy like that in and paying him that much money and do nothing.
Bro, the thing is,
And
I
Di
feel
Maria
like,
is another one.
bro, I feel like I can convince Man U to pay me like 10,000 pounds a week. I just feel like they pay so much.
No,
for
not
everyone.
United. Woodward.
Yeah, but
he's the
United's.
asshole. Yeah, but he's the asshole.
But he's United's guy.
Yeah, he's the fucking
I
asshole.
feel like I
Though.
can convince.
That's what you gotta get rid of, man.
Here we go.
Marco, put some Amato in there so I can.
Cultures are colliding right now.
Damn,
We've got a
what we
little,
got,
it's very
boys.
little, a little cappuccino.
Let's
For me,
see.
a lot more. Michael, you try the Irish chocolate. I had the Irish chocolate.
Yeah, have a
Ryan tries the Italian
So
cappuccino.
you never had before, huh?
At the
Never
same,
had it,
I want
bro.
both of you at the same
Never
exact
had
time
it.
to taste it.
Okay.
At the same
Go ahead,
exact time.
Mike, grab
Okay.
2 chocolates,
No,
Mike.
I didn't say 2. I said 1.
Yeah, you said 2. I heard everybody. You heard him say 2, right?
Just try one. Try one for now.
Ready?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Let's try this thing. Let's see what it tastes like.
Oh, fuck it.
Yo, you just wait
Yeah.
for the chocolate, bro.
No, it's on your computer.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you better
touching
eat that.
It's
You better
your
eat that.
computer.
You
Yeah,
better
I
eat
know,
that,
bro.
bro.
Cheers.
Don't fucking waste that. All right, cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I
Mike,
like cappuccino.
Mike, get in his communion.
Go.
I don't like the smell of it, bro. I don't like the smell of it, bro. What the fuck is
Bro,
this?
it's coffee, man. Don't just have the foam on top.
Yeah, you
have
gotta
to have the
drink. You
real
gotta
coffee.
drink the.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
Right, come on.
Nah, bro, I'm
Yo,
good.
Yo, you didn't even take a sip.
Yo,
you just did the
you have to
milk.
drink the bottom.
You using the
Not
front.
Yeah,
Bro.
okay, the good stuff's on the bottom. I'm gonna drink the whole thing.
Bro, have a
There's
sip.
nothing in here. Just you have to finish that.
Bro, hold. I'm gonna force it.
Just drink it, bro. It's good.
Nah, bro, I'm good. Thanks.
Dude, you
Appreciate
didn't even
it.
take a sip.
I need a nice
drink-
cold. I need a nice cold beer to wash that down now, boys.
Want a beer?
Not bad. Oh,
No,
you
come
have
on.
Yo,
try
I
a little
really
bit.
don't
I got a
think-
beer. I have a beer.
You have a beer?
I have a-
Yeah,
I
I'll
have
take
a-
a beer,
Yo,
bro.
Okay, but yo,
I'll take
you
a
gotta
beer.
have
get a
another
sip.
sip.
Come on.
You have to have underneath,
Bro,
man.
what's wrong with you?
All right, fine. I'll chug it.
I feel like he's gonna fucking. He's not even gonna
Ryan's
take a
gonna do it.
sip.
Ryan's not a bitch like that. Ryan's honest.
Bro, I don't even think it touches lips, dude.
No. He drank.
What are you gonna?
A little bit better.
Yeah, it's a little better, bro.
You want a beer?
I would appreciate that.
Yo, you
I
really-
appreciate
He
that.
doesn't like it.
Gee, bro, it's like we're feeding you Brussels sprouts.
Yo,
or
I
some
don't need
shit. What the
coffee,
fuck?
bro. I don't need coffee, bro.
It's not about. I'm just saying the taste.
Nah.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna get a lot of people in your.
I need
inbox
a
going
Guinness
crazy.
right now, or I need a Jack and Coke. That'd be great. But whatever Marco gives me, I'll take to wash this shit down.
Give it
Oh,
a
yo,
little-
that'll wash
give it a
this
little
down
water,
nice
bro.
and smooth, bro.
Wow, I'm
I
surprised.
poured some cappuccino in there.
Oh, he's away. He's away.
Oh, what a
man.
tackle, golly,
Oh,
dude.
now we're
Beautiful.
talking, Marco. Cheers. Now we're talking.
You guys.
That's funny, man. I can't believe you don't like it. I thought maybe you would have liked it.
Bro, he
I was a
really
little bit
did.
scared,
The
though.
way his face looked, you really
Yeah.
didn't like that
Ah, that was
You like
good.
that.
Look at that,
We
boys.
need a beer sponsor.
Look at that, boys.
Hold up. Turn on the opposite
Yeah,
side.
Oh,
Don't
that's
show
right.
that.
That's right.
shit. You should know better, Ryan.
Blue Moon, actually, I like. I'm not
This
gonna
fucking
lie.
guy. He turns it while he says another breath.
Anybody got a beer sponsor out there? We're looking for one. Now that would be fun.
Oh,
good header.
the
Right
bata.
right to
Yeah,
a
it was
spinner,
really
though. Yeah, this game's gonna end 0-0, dude.
Yes, Mario. There's a good amount left.
My man Cliff.
Bro.
Ryan's a lightweight when it comes to coffee.
Rutherford put 491 for chocolates. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You only had 9. I don't believe you only had 9.
I had a whole bag before I came here. I had to make sure they were nice and fresh, boys.
There's gotta be like 40 at least.
Nah,
of
I'm
those
only
little
playing. I'm only
discs.
playing. I didn't have a bag, bro.
That's
I know you guys would believe it, but
Bro, to be honest, I feel like you did have a bag the way you said it.
I know. That's
Marco
the funny
said it.
part.
I
You
feel like
can't-
Ryan is a class A internet troll. That's hilarious.
How do you comment?
So do we believe that you had a whole bag before or no?
I don't care what he says. I think
Well,
he did.
I said, do we believe that you had a whole bag before or no?
I don't know. That's for everybody to decide, bro. I don't. Like I said.
Rutherford, what do you think? I feel like he knows.
Oh, man.
Listen, I'm winning already. I got Modelo in front of me right now. So watch that fucking, watch that shit down.
Ryan turns the label to not show, but then says it anyway. 4-11.
I'll name every beer this way.
No more beer names.
All right.
No more beer. Please. Damn, it took it right to the face, damn it. Rutherford says he believes it. Man, this game is boring. It's so rough with live streams. I mean, we've made it fun for 60 minutes. I think we've had a good
Bro,
time.
how much can we do?
You know, we've had a good time so far.
Our conversation's been the best part so
honestly.
far.
Bro, they should be paying us as like players over here to entertain because I think we're entertaining more than these guys.
Clifford, after a few Modelo's, Ryan's gonna be drinking espressos like water. That's hilarious.
Bro, your face was so disgusted
Yeah,
by
I know.
drinking that. That's crazy.
That should go viral. Like non-Italian drinks cappuccino for the first time.
My dad and my brother drink this shit like nothing.
Yeah. Your mom doesn't like coffee?
Nah,
No,
my mom's a tea
right?
drinker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone in like the fucking UK drinks that shit, right? Tea.
Oh, yeah, the big tea.
Yeah. Even Troops. Even
Well,
Troops
I mean-
doesn't drink coffee.
He
In my family,
Bro, we showed him the
Bro,
entire thing.
I offered him 3 times. No, I don't drink that. I don't drink that. I don't
He's
drink
like,
that. I was like, bro, are you kidding me?
in Ireland, be honest with you, they wake up in the morning and pop a nice cold beer. You know, that's the
No
cup of
fucking
coffee.
more.
That's
Bro,
a nice cup of
I
coffee.
can't
in the
even look at a
morning.
beer unless it's.
That's what I do. When I
after
was over
8
there, I'd
o'clock,
wake up with my breakfast and have a beer with
Like
it.
what time?
Depends, bro. Anytime in the morning. 6,
Like before
7.
8
Oh!
bro.
We got the ball, no?
Did he? No, I thought he.
I thought
fouled
he got
him
the
first.
ball.
No, I think he hit him first. Bro, 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah,
The
what's
fuck's
wrong with that,
you?
bro?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
That's why he doesn't like fucking coffee. This guy's drinking fucking beer at 6 a.m., dude. Can you imagine waking up, cracking a fucking beer open?
Yeah, and
That's
watch the
crazy.
sun come up. Beautiful.
Nah, my stomach wouldn't accept that.
Yo, Ryan, question over here.
What's your favorite Serie A team and player?
Do player.
I'll do player instead of team.
Oh shit.
Favorite Serie A player. I don't know, man. There's a good few. I love Dybala until he started slacking a bit.
You love Dybala because he always went to Man U.
Yeah, but he's a bit of a bum now, but not for nothing.
Right now, he hasn't been
Come
good.
on.
Man. Right now, he hasn't been good. I'm not
Come
gonna lie.
on.
We got to say things the
whole
way they
season,
are.
yeah.
To be honest with you, Ryan's favorite Serie A team is Roma.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Roma. They're not my. I don't know if they're my favorite. I don't really necessarily have a favorite team. I like Roma though. I do like Roma. I like the players that have played at that club. De Rossi, Totti, to name a few. But
How about Lautaro Martinez? Isn't he one of your favorites?
come on, man, don't even get me started.
Yeah, he always says he's overrated, Ryan.
Big time. Inter fucked up. They should have sold his ass, man.
Ryan,
For
are
the
you,
money that Barca were gonna pay for him, they should have sold him.
Ryan, are you a Spezia fan?
Who the fuck's that?
You sounded so much like McGregor on that.
Yo, who's that?
Who the fuck is that guy? Spezia?
I ain't like Spezia. Was that a player?
It's a team, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Are you
know,
kidding
he's
or
messing
not?
around.
Oh, I'm not kidding. Spezia? I didn't know what the team. What the Serie A?
Serie A, dude.
I didn't know who Spezia was, bro.
They're fucking on decent size.
Oh, so we have an update, by the way. I don't know exactly for which game, but YouTube gives us an algorithm of the most engaged fans. I guess they're looking based off of likes, comments, who's watching the most videos. We're going to start like how we're doing with Ludovico. We're going to start putting people into video over here.
That's awesome.
At the end of the stream, like towards the end, pop them in and we have a little conversation about their thoughts.
That'd
on the
be
match,
fun.
I think that's pretty cool.
right?
That's pretty cool.
It'll be fun. So make sure you're always liking,
Even just a few minutes.
subscribe, comment.
Yeah,
Well,
guys,
how
that
many-
helps.
Doing it.
What, one fan a night or something like that?
See, we got to decide if we're going to do one or if we just put like a bunch each time.
I got a good one for you. How about you bring 4 rival fans, put them in the corner and instigate?
Yo,
Let them go
Ryan,
at it.
Ryan likes this
I
shit.
think that's a good
A
idea.
debate.
Yeah,
I think what would be funny is if we had some people online that everybody follows as a debate format too.
Yeah.
Like imagine we had Ludovico and Antonio. We're not going to do that. They might
Antonio
kill
and
each
Peter.
other. Antonio and Peter, yeah. But I was thinking like other guys like Azzurri fan Phil. We put Azzurri fan Phil on one side and then somebody else.
Like Sia
Another.
Vush or
Sia,
something.
exactly.
That'd be great.
And we
That'd be
give a
great.
topic and they each have like 1 minute
Yeah.
to debate, to discuss and
And
debate.
if it's not fire enough, we jump in and instigate.
There we go. Exactly.
I like that.
We got
method.
Michael. Yo, he muted his mic and he said this to me privately.
I don't know if it's true, but you can jump in and say it.
By the way, Campo Basso today, 4-1 win. Beastin'.
You know what's
First place, son.
They're
with
up
the game in hand.
Warsaw, Campo
and,
Basso.
and second place tied today. So now they're
Oh,
3
really?
points up and they got 2
And a
games
game in hand.
2, because they played today too, the other team.
Oh.
Straight balling, boys.
Yes,
So
sir.
they're
Warsaw, Campo
so
Basso,
they'll be
baby.
up- If they win their next 2 games, they'll have 9 points in first. So that amazing stuff from Campo Basso. They're killing it. The Lupi are They're running rampant right now.
Campobasso are not messing around, man.
Serie
They're
C, here
not.
we come.
Hopefully. If we do, we
Top
have
of the
a
vibes.
trip planned to Campobasso soon. We're hoping that as long as the world gets a little bit better for us, the situation.
Yeah.
If the situation right now wasn't like how it is in Europe and in America, because we can't travel, we would have been in Campobasso already. But we are planning to go. I'm not going to say when, but we are planning to go, and it will be a fun ass trip.
Oh, absolutely.
Antonio coming to Campobasso with us. Traveling on a plane with Antonio is going to be so weird. He's probably like that annoying guy on a plane.
Yeah.
Just talk to everybody.
I can imagine thumbnail getting trapped, getting arrested because of Antonio. That's gonna be like our title of our video.
Do some vlogs like
Anto
Going to
fights a fan or
Campobasso?
something. Oh, that'd
Yeah,
be
that'd be
awesome.
Ryan versus Collins. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. If we put some Milan fans and made you debate them.
I'm down.
That can get ugly.
If you guys want that smoke,
I don't know if
I'm
we can do that
down,
live.
boys.
That can get ugly. I don't know. I just
That'll
feel
get
like-
ugly, boys.
Yeah?
I
That'll
think so.
definitely get ugly.
We got to keep it, guys. We got to keep it.
No. It's okay. We keep it rated R, boys.
We can do it with our more engaged fans. We trust her.
Brandon said Antonio definitely uses a neck pillow. That is so true. That is so true.
But yo, the vlogs for sure. If the OG fans remember the vlogs that we did when we went to Genoa, it was incredible. I know so many of you guys liked seeing our day-to-day daily stuff. It was.
Imagine
so
Ryan
fun,
in
man.
Campobasso with us. If Ryan will come.
I'd come,
I
bro.
can imagine-
I'd come.
Can you
I
get
can
off for
imagine
work
trying to
for a
ask
week?
where the chocolates are to like an Italian.
I'll bring all the players
Chocolata.
some chocolate buttons.
Chocolata.
I'll tell them the best shit you'll ever try
You're
in your
gonna go to
life.
Serie A, man.
Yeah.
Straight to Serie
I'll
A.
tell them what are some of the players' names. I'll be like, yeah,
Esposito.
Communion.
Esposito, yeah.
Say Esposito.
are they good players? Yeah.
Yeah, Esposito's
He's a
good.
great.
Esposito's
He's
really.
great.
He's literally like Insigne.
It's exciting to see them coming up now eventually.
And he's
Absolutely. It's
Napolitano
fun.
too.
Is he?
Well, Esposito's
Yeah, the name is.
Napolitano.
I don't know if he is though.
Guys, 0-0. This is gonna end, right? Let's be for real.
I mean,
This is gonna end
probably.
0-0.
I want to see it go, man. I'm about to fall asleep over here. Really.
70 minutes in.
The game
Yeah.
yesterday was bad. It wasn't a great game, but it's better than this.
Venite Molise, un regione tutta da scoprire. Said it's a place that needs to be seen, that needs to be found, discovered. That's the word I was looking for.
Marielle almost.
Ryan, I don't know if you like. They have since they have mountains over there, they have skiing over there, and they also have beaches. It's right by the
Ryan
shore.
skiing.
Why not?
Yeah,
You can't
man.
ski, bro.
Why not? Why
I
not?
think you could.
can't ski.
Why
either.
not?
I know.
Of
I
course
can
I
learn.
can.
It's hard.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
No.
Just go on and then
Anto-
friggin' stop?
Antonio knows.
I'm
he can teach us.
actually going skiing in March upstate.
You serious?
Yeah,
I'm
we
being
were,
serious.
he had us in the group chat. We left.
I'm being serious. I'm going. No, that was PA, by the way, asshole. But I'm going. I'm going.
Yo, Marco joined. He was like,
I'm
no,
going.
and he left the group. Bro, I was
Hey.
dying.
Hey, listen, I'll
You're
send you
definitely
boys.
pissed
I'll
that
get a little what's that called?
GoPro?
Yeah, and I'll show you guys.
We have a GoPro for you.
All right, let me borrow it and I'll show you guys what I'll be
In
doing.
March?
With my I'll do it without my shirt on.
No,
You
we
wanna
don't
see that?
bro.
Yeah.
We're something calcio. We'll post it.
All right, you got it.
He's gonna do no flips on the hill, right?
Of course I can. You doubted me? Just because I'm big doesn't mean I can't
Yo,
do it.
Antonio, I told Antonio so I could teach you.
Oh, finish. Oh my god,
Oh,
he's sending the
man.
ball
He's
into
been
the
he's
Romero.
been a bunch of times, so I'd love it.
Who,
Shout out to
Antonio?
Luca.
I'd love to see Antonio ski. I want to see how
I
many
think
times
Antonio
he
actually
falls.
knows how to
He
do
does,
that kind
he
of
does.
stuff.
Really?
It's kind of like when we made fun of him for tennis and then he like embarrassed us.
Well, I never picked up a racket in my life. So.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't think that he could either.
But he told us all the time. Yeah, we of course we knew. He always wanted to play tennis.
This guy, bro. I can't. That's funny, man. That's
It's the comedy
funny.
that we're laughing at.
That is funny. Oh,
Finish, Toloi.
He missed the
Oh
ball.
my gosh.
He missed the ball.
The center backs, man.
You guys are funny, man. You guys really are funny.
Agostino, I'm sorry. Give a shout out to his son Luca. Sorry, Agostino. I have Antonio on my mind. Did I tell you what Antonio did to me today?
What happened?
He gave me a heart attack at 8 o'clock in the morning.
What happened? What did he do?
He called me at 8 o'clock in the morning and answers the phone in a panic. Marco, I need help. I was like, Anto, are you all right? No, I'm not okay. I need your help now. I was like, Anto, I was like, okay, just explain to me what happened. He goes, I need your help now, screaming. I was like, were you in a car accident? Were you in an accident or something? For some reason, at first,
that'd be
he
the
goes,
first thing.
no, I can't get my Zoom camera on. How do I fix it? I said,
What do you need it for?
I said, Anto, you gave me. He was in a meeting. He had to take a meeting. I
Oh
said, Anto,
my
you gave me a heart attack. I thought
God.
something happened to you. He's like, why the hell would anything happen to me? I'm fine.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. He really is.
I fixed it in 2 seconds. He goes, oh my God, you're a genius with this stuff.
He's fucking nuts.
You guy's a psychopath,
He
man.
probably got on that Zoom call like this.
You guys see
Scared
me?
the shit out
You
of
guys
me,
see
man.
me? We saw that guy's brain that day yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to see that ever again. Oh, that was a good idea.
Yo.
Good idea.
Ludo's gonna have to have a lot to say about this game.
It's like the first half, but even less chances.
Oh boy.
Ryan, any Serie A kits that you would like? Like, what would be your top favorite, like, visual
Jersey?
Yeah, jersey.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might have told one of you before off camera that Inter their third kick with their third
Oh,
kick.
yeah, I think
Was
you
it
might
you? I
have told
told
I think you said
because it
off
looked like a
camera, though.
classic.
Yeah.
The
I-
gray
I actually
one?
like that
The
shirt
gray
a
one,
lot.
right?
The gray and black going this way with the yellow. I think the
Yeah.
logo's in the middle.
Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
it's a
about.
remake of like the 90s.
Yeah, I really like that kit.
Mhm.
That's just one.
Roma's second kit, I think, is sick with the
Roma
logo.
has a nice
Oh.
kit.
Sorry, I completely interrupted.
What's up?
No, I was just gonna say one of the rumor that I saw.
Oh.
Monza, which is a second division team, they're linked with Ribery in the summer, and they already have Boateng and Balotelli. So the trio would be Balotelli, Ribery, and Boateng.
And they're coming up.
They're in Serie B
fighting.
right now.
Mhm.
They could go up. don't know
Empoli,
what place
Empoli,
they're in.
I think they're second or third. Empoli's actually first, and
Oh,
I'm
so they
rooting for
could be-
Empoli because they got a Greek center back, Nicolau. So I'm so hyped. I hope they
Also,
go up and he plays.
We kind of have the exclusive. So Galliani, do you remember Galliani?
Yes.
He's the owner of the team.
Mhm.
He's organized with the team, and so we put him as the orchestrator in this graphic.
Right.
We know his nephew. It's Adrian Galliani, and he liked the graphic. So I'm thinking, man.
Adrian.
I'm thinking, man. Does he know a little something that everybody might go? I blew up his spot.
We're
now.
gonna see this shit on Gazzetta tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
now,
He
bro.
blew up
Not
his
for
spot
nothing.
right
People
there.
are probably gonna say, "Oh, but the guys are 40 years old almost each," But that's a lot of experience there between the three of them.
But less running. A lot of experience, but not a lot of running, right?
Yeah.
They're telling me that Galliani's not the owner. Berlusconi's the owner. So I guess Galliani's the director, which was always their role at AC Milan. The classic days.
Are we gonna see a goal here, boys, or
I say no.
you don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Another news. I'm just going through our Instagram and just things that we can comment on.
At Italian Football TV, guys, and
Ro-
follow at Calcio, by the way.
Roberto Mancini said the national team doors are open to everyone. Mario is still the best technically skilled Italian. Mario Balotelli.
And Balotelli liked it.
He liked.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, he liked our post.
Yeah, he liked our post.
Let me see. Did he?
You don't believe me?
Mancini.
Enoch liked it.
And
His
Balotelli.
brother's our boy. Guys, would you want to see
Yeah.
Enoch Balotelli come on to IFTV? Let us know. We're boys with him.
Well, it's
He
not
wants
his
to do
last name,
something.
but yeah, his brother.
Enoch Barua, right?
Yeah.
But I say it so that they understand
Yeah.
that it's Balotelli's brother. He wants to come on IFTV.
Oh,
They're
That was a good
hilarious
chance.
Let us know
together.
if
It
you
looks
want to see
mad
him
funny,
and what
too.
you want. Yeah, you're right. Balotelli did like that
Yeah.
post. Sorry, Ryan. What do you think about Balotelli to the national team?
Mancini always liked Balotelli. Always liked Balotelli. He loved him.
He was like a father.
And at Man
Yeah.
City too. They were.
He was like a father
together.
figure.
I'll never
honestly.
forget. I was watching a game, man. It was friendly. I think
He
they were
did the
playing
back
Gal.
heel.
Oh my
Yeah, I remember.
god!
ICC, I remember.
I couldn't get over when I seen that. I'm like, no way. And I think Dzeko was right next to him and looked at him like, yo, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing?
Didn't he?
but-
I think he came out and said he thought they blew the whistle out that it was offsides. That apparently
It
that's
doesn't
what it
matter,
was.
man.
I know.
You
I'm just
never do
saying.
that in a match.
No,
You
but
know?
he thought
Didn't they
he
sub him
thought it
off
didn't
right away?
count. Yeah,
Oh.
he did. Yeah.
No, they
Mancini
didn't blow the
subbed him
whistle
off,
right
I'm
away.
pretty
No,
sure.
no. I said, did they sub him
No,
off?
subbed him off.
Yeah,
they
right
subbed
away,
him
Yeah,
off.
he
immediately.
subbed him off. I remember.
Mancini
But
that.
I'm pretty
off
sure
right away.
Balotelli said that. He thought he heard the whistle, so he thought it was over, and he did that. But I'm not. 100%.
But yeah, man, that was. But Balotelli, Marco, when we were younger and he was playing for Inter,
Yeah, it's the best.
the
Man.
kid had the potential to be one
Yeah.
of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So, but
Let's go.
Still
into this.
Balotelli,
What else we
you know?
got? Ooh, this is fun. This is a fun question. We asked this question on Instagram.
Come on, bro.
Add to the timer.
It
Add
was
to
a
the
dramatic pause, bro.
Yo, he's grabbing 3 at a time now.
Yo, boys,
Rutherford,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
wrap these up. I'm gonna put them in my pocket forever.
Okay,
Wrap them up. This guy.
Who are 3 players you wish you could bring back to Serie A from any era? So 3 players you could bring back to Serie A. I have mine. I don't have my third one yet.
Ronaldinho,
Okay, I got mine.
Baggio, and Maradona.
Ronaldinho, Baggio, and Maradona.
Oh, we're on the same page.
No, not mine. I was repeating yours.
Cassano, Totti, and Maradona.
Damn, yo. Now you screwed me up.
Why is that?
Me up.
Ronaldinho, that he said? Who?
My initial was going to be Del Piero, Cannavaro, and Pirlo. But I might take Pirlo out and put Baggio. Yeah, that's a decision.
Yeah.
That's a decision. Who would be yours, everybody? Maldini was my next guy. He was the one I was gonna...
Many, bro.
There's so many, bro.
So many.
It's so hard. I also wish like I got to see some other guys. See, like I'm stuck between also choosing guys that I love to watch as a kid, like Ronaldinho, like players like that, Kaká. But I'm also thinking like I never got to see some others in like the height, because we were too young for that. So it's like, do I go with the nostalgia of that or see players that I've never seen before? Like Maradona, we never got to see Maradona.
No, and Baggio too. I didn't really get to watch Baggio either.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I threw Baggio in there. I put a mix. I was always going to choose Del Piero. Cannavaro, because as a defender, I just loved him.
Ronaldinho, I put in there because, dude, we idolized him growing up. He was one of the best.
That guy was a phenomenal.
I've never seen, when you see Ronaldinho, the ball came to life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is the best way to describe Ronaldinho. Yeah. It looked like the ball was moving on its own. Yeah. I'm liking some of the responses here, too.
I see a lot of people putting Zidane, and I'm not going to lie. I haven't even thought about that. Zidane, I would like to have seen what he would have turned out to be like had he have stayed in the Serie A. I mean, he left at a pretty young age, no? He left Juventus at a young age, didn't he? So, but that's a good one.
Lammers coming in for Zapata. I totally forgot about this game. Yo, this game is fucking.
Yeah, I haven't looked in a little while. Milos Krasic.
Marco, don't you have a story with Krasic or no?
Do I have a story?
I don't know. I feel like you said something about Krasic.
Yeah, I think he did too.
It's like we're interrogating. I think he did too.
I remember, bro. Talking about the blonde haired dude that played for Juve. Yeah, I think I had a story about him. Yeah,
I have one story, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I don't think I ever told you guys this. I told you when I was in training with Juventus, and oh shit, my camera went on.
That might have been it.
When he was training with Juventus, Conte was there, and he was screaming at Krasic the entire time, like screaming at him. And Krasic going into that season was seen as the most talented player on the team. He was like the guy. He was the go-to. Milos Krasic was the man because he did well for a team that was so bad that finished 7th place. So we were looking at him as 100%. He's going to start. Conte wanted a 4-2-4. We said Krasic is going to be on the right side. And I'll never forget, I was talking up Krasic. Like, I was young, man. I was like 14, 15 at the time. And I liked Krasic because he was the only good player. One of the guys over there, he's not really part of Juventus, but he was part of the trainings, looked at me and he said, Krasic is a bum.
Really?
He didn't say bum. I'm using bum because he said Krasic is horrible. Like he said the guy's shot. And I was like, I remember saying to my dad, I was like, that guy, he's wrong. I'm telling you, he's wrong. Krasic is a good player. He goes, you're going to see this year, Krasic is not going to play under Conte. He's like, I've been watching him in training and he does not run. He does not listen to Conte. And the only other thing is like Krasic one time when Conte tried to sub him in, took so long to get ready that he was like putting on his bib or he didn't stand up. And Conte told him to like screw off. He's like, because he was literally getting dressed.
That's crazy, man.
And he told him like, okay, you don't want to come. You're not hurrying up. Like go back. That's and crazy. Then Krasic just went like this and sat back down. So.
Oshiman coming in for Lozano.
Was that the story?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Because I don't have any other Krasic story.
No, I think that's the one you told me.
I have a story about jersey. You had a jersey with him. You liked him so much, right?
Yeah, he does.
The first year I got him, it was with the Italian flag.
How was it?
Flag jersey.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Because I gave you mine when you went, and you got a sign. You got Del Piero on it for me, and you got.
He seemed like a cool guy.
Del Piero that time was a good story where he, none of the players were like not really trying to sign. To be honest, they were dead tired from Conte. Like killed them. Like he kicked their ass. They were dead. and Del Piero told every single player. Conte told every single player that they needed to go sign, and then Del Piero led the way by staying. Del Piero stayed more than any other player. Like even the youth players, Del Piero did not let a single person. There was like 50 people. He did not let a single person, and he just stopped and talked and did everything.
You got to say your story with Conte in the training session in the summer.
What?
You don't remember when Conte was at Juve? You would with your dad?
With
Huh?
toenails?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Mike.
Were they running? How
Yeah.
much? I don't know what you're talking about.
With Luca Toni.
Oh yes.
Bro, come on. You
Okay.
didn't get toenails.
Yeah.
You always call them.
No. But I didn't remember till you said it.
Conte in training one time in the summer, he was killing them. Like he did training that in 100. It was record heat in Philadelphia. Like it set records for like 50 years. He was making them do the most insane training, and players were dying. And there were certain guys who like talked back to Conte, who were like, "Come on, you're killing us." Said it, and Conte was like, "Oh, you complaining? Guess what? You're doing 5 more laps."
Really?
Like, every time somebody complained, he would make them do more. And it was funny to see like who responded well and who was talking shit about him, like underneath their breath. Luca Toni was one of the guys that was not having it. He was not happy.
Anyone
at all.
else that you remember that really was vocal about it or no? Because then the assistant managers of Conte, weren't they saying like take it easy?
The assistant coaches were like, "Yo, you're going too much," and he was like, he did not care. He didn't give a shit.
You think Conte could last his program? That's what I'm trying to think.
I mean, he was like that as a player. He was a runner. Though, you know what shocked me too was Del Piero too. You know who was Marco Motta was always the first player. Marco Motta was in front.
He was a fan favorite.
Javi Martinez, I think his name was Javier Martinez. No.
You're thinking of Bayern?
No. It's Martinez. It's something Martinez. He was also we paid 28 million for him. Look up Martinez Juventus. It started with a J for sure. His first name. He was always like in front. Jorge Martinez. Yeah, we paid 28 million, I think, for him. It was such a joke. He was also very good. And I said, and Del Piero too. Del Piero was like 40. Del Piero was so old at that time. Del Piero was dying, but he would not say a single bad word. He did not want to set like a bad precedent in front of the coach. And I thought they were gonna freaking die at one point.
Do you remember what your dad was saying? It was like,
Me and
this
my
guy's
dad-
crazy, right?
To give context, my dad and I couldn't even stand in the sun there. They were running in the sun. We moved 3 times because we had to find shade. And we were like, even the assistant coaches offered us water. They're like, "Yo, it's too hot. Like you're gonna pass out."
What was?
It was over 100 degrees. I think it was like 102.
How's the humidity?
I could look up the day that it was because it set record heat.
You probably could have even breathed through
Dude,
that weather.
It was insane heat. Like we could not sit. Like we were like about to pass out, like sitting in the sun.
Yo, fuck that.
Philadelphia. I'm gonna look up.
I was like, fuck
Fuck
that. I'm chilling with my chocolates. I ain't doing.
Oh,
Marco, that
no.
was the first year Conte after
Yeah.
they finished 7th place.
Yeah.
He came in.
That's crazy.
But
bro.
yo, was there a lot of hype for Conte when he came in, or it was like
No.
just a regular coach, right? That's crazy, man.
I mean, Conte. I remember Marco saying Conte pushed that team, bro. Like they ran
To the limits,
nonstop.
right? I
Yeah.
mean, he does the same thing at Inter too.
Yeah,
everyone's
just
dead,
his-
everyone's dead tired. That's his style. That's just how he is. He's very stern with
Is that the
physical
reason
work
why
and
they played the way
running.
they played yesterday? Then He outdoes them?
July 23rd, 2011. Record heat. It surpassed its record, 103 degrees. I told you, we're not messing around. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. There's pictures from that day on Tutto Sport too. I remember I'm in one of the pictures.
How
with the
bad did you
Classic
feel
jersey.
for these players too? Had a sense.
Nah, I didn't give a shit. About
Really?
them. I didn't give a shit. Good, bro. You finished in 7th place. Yeah, they also. What's funny is that they all
crazy.
started with like a lot of clothes on. Every single player was down to their shorts, but not only rolled up, they looked like
Rolled up.
underwear.
Yeah.
Everybody threw their stuff off. They were dying. I remember Marco Motta came over and because he would give them a water break after every like 10 or 15. And he was like, "This man is going to kill us." He's like, "This man is."
Yeah,
How
literally-"
long
no,
was a
it's
2-hour
bad, bro.
practice?
I think it was an hour. That's after they already did training.
Holy crap!
This was a running at the end. This is what they did at the end of practice. If you watch Conte too at City Field or City Park, what
City
is it?
Field.
City Field, he made everybody run. Not everybody. If you played over 60 minutes, I think you didn't have to run. But he made them run after the game, after the match. He kept them on the field and made them run. It was insane. It was actual madness.
Liverpool are losing 1-0.
What's up, Max? Oh, fuck out of here, bunch of losers. Yo, they're losing to Brighton. Come on. What a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself right now, Max, if you're watching. Little pigeon.
Bro, I don't think we could have streamed for a worse game.
Bro, I thought it'd be better than this.
That's a good question, Ryan.
You talking to yourself?
No, look. Obviously, you know my answer. No disrespect to Leapy. He's one of the best to ever do it.
No.
I think.
Mike,
Bro, it went up the comment. It went up. It went up.
I think Leapy's. Ferguson learned a lot from Leapy. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean?
they really liked each other.
They did. So no disrespect to Leapy. I mean, they're both right there. You know. But for me, it's gonna be Alex Ferguson with what he's done for United, and I'm a diehard United fan. So that's just my reason why I would choose Ferguson over Leapy.
A lot of these things come down to preference too. At the end of the day, like if you grew up with somebody like you have a different perspective on them than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Sir Alex, he had a lot of respect. He used to. I remember Man U one time they were not doing good, and he made them study like Leapy's game. He's like, oh, I made them watch Juventus play and see how Leapy had his team playing. Those guys are also like so total respect. Like if you see today, I feel like we don't have those same kind of coaches, to be honest.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I just heard who was it that put up? They were talking on Sky Sports. I was watching after a game. Oh, it was Eva. And Everett said, you know, they came off a bad match. They didn't play well. And Ferguson, the whole team, they just walked past all the fans. They were in a bad mood. And Ferguson was signing autographs for like 45 minutes, right? Held the bus up, got onto the bus and said, who the fuck do you guys think you are? Get off that bus and go sign for every fan.
Yeah.
The entire team had to get off that bus and go sign for every fan.
Gaetano
And
was
that's what I
telling
love
us
about Ferguson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one thing about him.
So-
man.
Man of the people.
That's it. It's not even that. He's just straight to the point. You know what I mean? Doesn't tolerate nothing. So
You know what'd be good? I met a guy that same summer in Philadelphia who worked with Inter during Mourinho and the Triplete days. It would be good to get him on. He had some
Do you
crazy
remember him?
stories. No,
Yeah.
I know the story. I don't want to say it
Okay.
though. I don't know if he's allowed to say it because he was with the team.
Yeah, I remember that.
But he's got some crazy
He
Mourinho
said
stories.
we gotta come to his place with a wine and we'll have more stories.
In
He said-
Jersey,
he kept
right?
saying, He kept saying, that's a story for another time. I was like, bro,
Yeah,
come
I
on,
hated
fellas.
that.
I feel like he
man.
knew moves that were happening before anyone else did. He's like, he thinks I don't know. I know. Oh, man. It's hilarious. You gotta mess your dad. Ask him where he's at.
90th minute, bro. I'm gonna die. I can't believe it's 0-0. It's not even a great 0-0.
Yeah, it's a horrible.
Like you could have 0-0s that are fun and stuff.
Yeah, definitely not. Man should forget, dude.
yes, Leo, you're
It's like
100%
pulling
right.
teeth.
That's what was said.
What?
No, he's saying that you know, Ferguson said to the players that these people pay your wages, you know, pay your contract, and he's on the money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my copy. I saw it. It's awesome. Di Natale, I see we got Chris. He's a big Udinese fan. Shout out Udinese. Di Natale.
6 minutes.
No.
These guys are trying to kill us.
I never met Di Natale, but I was with Felipe Melo and he talked shit about Di Natale. He hated Di Natale.
Who?
Felipe Melo.
Really?
Juventus
Yo,
were
he
about
hates
to
everyone,
sign.
though. Felipe
Nobody likes
Juventus-
that guy, though, to begin with, man. Melo. Felipe Melo.
Felipe Melo was on Juventus, and I was with him in an elevator, and I asked him, I was like, what do you think about Di Natale? He said, Di Natale. I said, Di Natale's a little guy. He's like, what are we going to do with Di Natale?
Oh, my God.
Never forget that. Yeah, it was way wrong, because I think Di Natale went on to be the top goal scorer, and Juventus finished in 7th place.
What do you call it? Di Natale? If you guys follow him, he always reposts IFTV graphics, but he screarnshots it with the tag, the logo on the bottom left.
Last time he
thing.
shared this story,
Yeah, but usually he'd screenshot with like you'd see the comments, part of the comments, and he just posted
Yeah.
on his page. It's hilarious.
Toto.
He was a beast, that guy, huh?
Yeah, he was a beast.
Very few like him. That's stuck with the team, like
Little
Miko Lee. He
guy.
reminds me of like Miko Lee.
If you want,
No, I'm I'm saying like how he like stayed.
Hmm.
He could have went to a bigger team. It was his choice though. He wanted to say, right?
Ooh,
He
get
had
a goal.
He had offers.
Get a goal. Oh, nice Lammers. Oh my gosh.
What was that clearance, bro?
The Almas.
Watch my ass hit the gym.
Ryan, I want you to say this comment.
What is it? Absolutely.
I want you to say it.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, say
You
it.
want me to say it?
Call
Melo is a scumbag. 100%.
If you go watch some of Di Natale's like best goal, oh my
Oh
god!
my god! I thought I was gonna do.
That was
you
the
watch-
best shot of the game, man. I was shooting for the moon. Come on.
If you go check Di Natale's best ever goals, he's got some absolutely insane top goals. Like you would not believe how good some of his goals are technically.
I remember watching him, Di Natale, back then.
It's too bad. I always wanted him to. I would have. He's got to go to a big team.
It's a
you
shame.
know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
saying?
shame he didn't play for a bigger club, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
He wanted to stay in Udinese.
but you gotta
That's
respect him for that. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
loyalty
yeah,
to the
but-
club. So you gotta respect a guy like that.
Oh, man.
But I know who was it that told me that Juventus fans can't stand Melo.
Yeah, they hate
Is
Melo.
it true?
Yeah. He talks a lot of shit about Juve.
But why?
When Fiorentina beat Juve 3-0, he was posting on it like, I don't know, just like bad
But
shit.
he said he's an Inter fan. He played for Inter. He said he's an Inter fan over a Juve fan. He played for both clubs, but
Melo came at a time where the management didn't like him. I think they let him go in a bad way. I'll never forget 6:30 in the morning. Juventus were playing on a Wednesday. I was getting ready to go to high school, and then Melo got sending off for kicking another player with his cleat to the face. And I remember being so bad. I have a Felipe Melo jersey. I loved Felipe Melo for when he first signed. I thought it was really good. And now we could probably do some funny content with that jersey.
Melo jersey?
Yeah, Felipe Melo jersey.
Crazy.
Melo and Krasic, my two worst buys
Wasn't Krasic a fan favorite?
for like a couple months. And
That's
then
it?
for a year, for the season that he was there.
I kind of miss the old
Krasic?
days, man. The old days, the football was far better back then. Growing up, watching these guys play, you know what I mean? Your days,
Albania.
it would be Del Piero and all these guys, Maldini, Nesta. Growing up watching these guys. For me, it was growing up and watching Van Nistelrooy and Rooney and then Shearer, Lampard, all these guys. It's just far better than what it is
And
now.
now you got fucking Wan Bissaka.
Oh, I thought he was
Don't
gonna lose that ball.
disrespect
Other
Wan
center
Bissaka like
back.
that,
Who's
bro.
the fridge?
Don't
He's not a
you
center back.
ever
No,
disrespect
the
Wan
other
Bissaka like
center
that.
back was the
Maguire.
McGregor.
Maguire, come on, bro. Maguire's in great form right now. Wouldn't be talking shit about him.
No, I'm saying.
I'd be worried about your boy
compare-
Mano shit over here,
Well,
bro.
yo, he's keeping a clean sheet.
Yeah, I was-
Against
yeah,
Atalanta,
I
average
know,
3
I
goals a
know.
game, so it's not too
I know,
bad.
because
Not
everybody's
too bad
sleeping
of a
right now.
day.
Everybody's sleeping. Nobody's playing. Look,
He's it's not
a
his
bunch
fault.
of boring
It's not his fault.
fucks.
He's
Look at
doing his
this.
job. He's keeping
Let's get ready
He
to
ain't
call
doing
Ludovico.
nothing. Koulibaly's doing all the work for him.
Ryan, you want to take this?
Wow,
If you want it when he goes on.
Who, Ludo?
Yeah.
Ludon, man.
You texted him?
I'll text him now.
Make sure he's good.
Come on, man. Who's saying Manolas is better than Maguire? Come on. You're smoking the same thing this guy's
any
smoking.
logical person. Any logical person.
That's out of control. I know you guys are fucking crazy.
I love Ryan, man.
I guess that's only one of us, Marco.
We having another shootout in the back, boys, on the targets.
We gotta record this one.
Yeah, we have to record it.
Well,
Guys,
dude,
we did a
I
shootout
was
last night
drained.
in the studio.
I was running with jeans like an
Nah.
idiot.
Man, Mike, who won? Not you,
won.
that's for sure.
But you were, bro, to be fair, I had jeans on. You had
Yeah,
sweatpants,
okay.
so
Wait,
that helps
wait,
your
wait, wait.
extension.
Wait, who won?
I did. I
You
won.
did not
I won,
win.
I won the
I don't
first
think you
one.
won.
I won the
I
first
won.
one.
I don't
I won
think
the
so.
first one,
The
bro.
first one I won.
No, I won the first one. I
Yeah,
won.
right.
And remember the night before, I won 2.
Yeah, you did win 2 the night before, but I won this one.
I respect, bro. But
Alright,
how many did
let's
Mike
call
win
him.
again?
No, Mike.
Nah,
Bro,
good.
Mike, I think Mike hit like one target the entire time.
I think it was 3.
Take it easy, Mike.
3 out of like
Let's
30.
record
We
it.
didn't
Let's
ask
record
that,
it, bro.
though.
Let's
We didn't
record it.
ask Adolf, Marco.
no wait,
so
way more
no
than
thanks for
30.
no
All right, guys, we're gonna call
information needed.
Ludovico. Let's get his final thoughts, and then we'll end the stream for this match. This was a wild match, man. You told him?
He didn't respond to you.
He's not gonna respond now.
Yo, 0-0 against Atalanta. That's solid, dude.
After
Oh,
that
okay,
match,
you just saw it now. He's gonna.
I hope he's not sleeping because I would have fell
No,
asleep
no,
watching
he's
that.
Nah, Ludovico for sure. No.
Okay, he said okay. So any minute we'll be here. Guys, any questions for Ludo? If you wanna, we'll pick the most interesting ones. And comment on our IG post a score, and we'll like a few that you're from the stream.
Damn, that was boring, man.
That was
That was
bad.
boring. That hurts. These games hurt me, man. They hurt
Thank
me
you.
physically.
I'm telling
Yeah, I
you,
don't
man. It
like
was
that.
bad.
The thing is,
I don't like that.
we've had like a lot of really good games lately though, so it's like kind of hard to complain.
It balances out.
Yeah, this month, like the past like
That was
3
optimistic.
weeks, we're like
Optimistic way of thinking. Saying it.
I'm just trying to say like we need a refresher. I just wish we didn't have to. I mean, we spoke and we streamed this one, but
Yeah.
We stretched it.
Yeah,
I mean, you have people are keeping track of the chocolates that we ate. That tells you everything.
so true, so true. All right, Ludo on it. There we go. There he is. I'll pop him in, Mike.
Okay.
Why yo?
Wait till we.
Hold on, guys. You guys see me?
Yeah, we hear you.
And we
Let's
see.
see, and
you.
we see you.
There's that beautiful
And we see
face.
How you doing, Ludo?
Good. Good. Listen, it was not a beautiful game to watch, and I sincerely thought that the second half, Napoli was going to come out with a different attitude. Meanwhile, we were just worried about not getting any goals. The team lowered itself extremely. That gave opportunities to Atalanta to attack. At the end, well, you put Osimhen in, but you're missing some players. You're missing Lozano, Insigne's out, and at that point, the 0-0 was convenient at this point for both teams. At this point, to my understanding, Osimhen does not even have 10 minutes in his legs, extremely weak, and lack of speed. Petagna could have gone in a little bit earlier because of his physical abilities in going against Romero and trying to win some ball or try to with his body to win a ball from the defender. But at this point, it's really I'm really disappointed in the Napoli game. I was expecting a little more in the second half, and I just worry about not receiving any goals. Bakayoko extremely slow in the recovery, and that's when the other team gets the upper hand, especially in that middle of the field. We do need fullbacks. It's been years that we cannot find a decent left fullback. Remembering the days of Gulam before the injury in 2017 against Man City, and he was considered one of the best fullbacks in Europe. To date, we haven't found one. Di Lorenzo not having his best season. Isai, he is what he is. I don't think he's a Napoli player. Dem is okay, just something with his finger. He did not go to the hospital. He just went to the locker room, and then he went back on the bench. So it should be okay to.
You got the live reporting for us. I like this, Ludo.
I'm sorry?
I said you have the live updates for us. I love it.
No, try the way like even the Atalanta players were calling the bench to come in. It's scary when a player goes out on a stretcher. But at this point, everything is really this Napoli team is a big question mark. We are not fish. We are not meat. We can't seem to find the right chemistry on this team and the right formation. Even though overall, I think that the team is a bit tired, just like any other team playing every 3 days. And February does not look easier for the top teams with Europa League coming back. Napoli playing against Juventus following week. We have Atalanta, then you have Europa League. So it's not easy for everyone to try to get the momentum going psychologically and physically, playing high intensity games every 3 days. It's hard for everyone, and you need the bench. And also, at this point, we do not have a forward that can score a certain amount of goals. You know, those 20 goals per season that a forward can guarantee. So Osimhen got hurt. So there's a lot of things going on. It's not easy for Gattuso, but he has to try to find the right chemistry and the right style of play if we going to continue in this Coppa Italia or fight for the fourth place and continue in Europa League.
We have a question from Lorenzo who says, ask Ludovico, please, did Gattuso set up too defensively today?
Well, Gattuso did not set up defensively. Gattuso set up according to the opponent. Like I said at the end of the first half, Atalanta has speed. Atalanta pressures you. Their players, they're very physical. They're also technical. And Gattuso wanted to create that wall in the middle, not allowing Atalanta to penetrate with speed and in intensity and also the physical the physical aspect. Maximovic in the middle, yes and no. He was put in the middle in order to stop all those head balls coming in, possible crosses that Zapata is very good at because he's very tall and he's very good with the head, Maximovic. When it comes to his feet and when it comes to that turning ability and that transition in turning, he lacks much speed. Koulibaly is much better. The build-up from Napoli from the back, Atalanta pressures you. Napoli coming out of the back with ball on their feet forces our midfielders to check in. And our midfielders, you guys know, they're not physical and strong players. So Insigne has to come in and check in. Lozano has to come in and check in. Politano also. Now Atalanta is not a Napoli to play. And that's the same thing that Juventus Pirlo did against Napoli in the Supercoppa. And then Napoli, they have the alternative would be, okay, let's give the ball to Insigne on the left side. He's going to try to go towards the middle, dribble one or two guys, give those passes that he used to give Callejon back in the day, boom, and we score. Teams pick up on that. Other coaches pick up on that. So they do build a team around you to stop you are more dangerous from. And that's where Gattuso, I think, lacks in finding the alternatives and adjusting according to the team that he's playing against. But these are the players that we have so far. Napoli has a great game when the other team allows you to come out with the ball on your feet. You give the ball to Zielinski, which he positions himself between the lines, meaning the defense and the opposing team midfielders. When he positions himself in that position and he receives the ball, that's when Napoli becomes extremely dangerous. Just, remember the Napoli-Fiorentina game where Zielinski was playing, but it's not the same Zielinski as the 3-4 weeks ago. He's also a little bit physically, just like the rest of the team, and just like most of Serie A playing in every 3 days. We need to find alternatives. We need to find other ways in order to surprise the opposing team, because other coaches find it very easy to prevent Napoli from playing. We did not take a shot on goal the second half, and we were playing home.
Ryan, what did you want to ask?
Ludo, Ryan here. Quick thing. That match, obviously, both teams looked dead on the field today. There was nothing being created on either side. But my question to you is, what's missing right now in this Napoli team? What needs to be changed? I mean, what changes need to be made?
That's realistic now.
Well, I think based on the rosters that we have, the style of play that best adapts to our team is the 4-3-3. Buying Osimhen, of course, he's not fit for that style of play, which would be now a 4-2-3-1 from Napoli, which I think can work. But we did not have the opportunity to really test it up to a certain point because of Osimhen injury / stupidity. Because you guys know that he went to Nigeria and he tested positive, and then the injury took even longer, and he basically disappeared since November. So the 4-3-3 is a proven fact, and that's where you see Napoli at its best. What I'm not convinced is the coming out with the ball on our feet. That I don't think I'm convinced that, because we do make mistakes, and we have made mistakes. We have to wait until Osimhen is back in top form with the top speed that he showed a couple of games back in October before the injury, and we see how this 4-2-3-1 can work in with this team at this point. That's why the buying this player $80 million.
I agree. I mean, well said. You summed up things very concise from the Napoli perspective. I definitely agree about the fullbacks. The fullbacks are disappointed. Last question, and I know I've seen this. I think Giordano asked, do you have anybody in mind that could possibly replace those fullbacks currently at Napoli?
It's not easy, Marco. If you have a good fullback, meaning a top team in Serie A and a top team in Europe, they're not going to sell it. Left fullbacks are hard to come by. There are none around left fullback. If you have one and he's great, keep him and pay him the money that he wants, because there's not much around anywhere left fullbacks. Di Lorenzo is not having the same season that he had last year and 2 years ago in Napoli. His eye is not the same player as he was when he came from Empoli, and Di Lorenzo as well. It's hard to find a great player already made. You have to basically try to find and scout a good fullback that is the potential in 1 year of becoming a great fullback. Just like Napoli found Mertens in Belgium, 10 million euros. Nobody knew Mertens. He came to Napoli and he became a better player. But now, if you're gonna get a player from a strong team that is contract expired and you have to sign him, he's going to want 7, 8, 9, 10 million euros a year. Napoli cannot afford that. So you have to buy these players from teams that you see in the future, these players becoming a Napoli player.
Well said, Ludo. That's true. It's not easy.
Guys,
it's not easy at all. No.
But if you find a left fullback, good one, let me know, because I haven't seen one yet.
You haven't seen me play in a while. That's why. You told me everything I know. No, it's true. It's true. Fullbacks are getting harder and harder to come by these days. So it's tough. We'll see in the second leg if they're able to come back against.
The bottom line is you need a great scouting team. You need a great scouting team that they're able to see and to find the next great right fullback or the next great left fullback. I mean, personally, I think Napoli has a great relationship with Udinese. Udinese always give players to Napoli, and Udinese has a great head talent scout in Andrea Carnevale, the guy that played for Napoli in the Maradona days.
Wow.
He's the head scout of Udinese, and he's the guy who found the Alexis Sanchez, the Allen, and the Zielinski, and the De Paul. So hopefully with this great relationship that these two clubs have, maybe Andrea Carnevale could do some work for us and find someone, because Napoli will always be the first club that Udinese will try to reach an agreement and sell a player to, just like we gave Llorente for free and not even requesting a dime.
Yeah,
So,
I think if
hope.
that works out, Napoli will owe you a fee for giving them
Finder's
that
fee, right?
tip. Yeah, finder's fee from Udinese. As we know, like you said, Udinese has been finding top talent for a very long time. Ludo, it's always a pleasure to have you on. I hope the next game that we get you on for Napoli is has some goals and has Napoli winning. But as long as this is good for you, the fans, they're calling you Zio Ludo in the comments, so they miss you.
Guys, you know, I'm a certain age, and to watch these games, this suffering week after week, I don't know how much my heart could take. It's hard to suffer every 3 days. Before it used to be once a week. Now it's every 3 days. And now we have another game coming up against Genoa, and that's another hard game. And Bellardini came in with the magic wand and turned this team around. And they're playing great football. So it's not going to be an easy game on Saturday either.
You're right. You're right about that.
Let's hope. Let's hope. All right, guys. Always a pleasure. Have a great evening. Hi to all the fans, and always Forza Azzurri.
Grande Ludo. All right, we'll talk to you soon. All right, Ludo.
Ciao,
Take care,
Ludo.
guys.
Thank
Always
you
a
for
pleasure.
hopping on.
Ciao,
Bye,
Ludo.
ciao, ciao.
Love you.
What a guy. The Napoli Encyclopedia, as everybody is
Literally.
dubbing him in the comment section.
Yeah.
Guys, we've been on live for a long time. Thank you for everybody that joined.
Yeah.
Let us know. By the way, don't forget, Ryan's got a secret jersey that we're going to be revealing once he
I
gets
think
it.
you guys are gonna like it.
Do you know when you're getting it?
Yeah, 5 or 6 days.
Okay, perfect.
So by next week, you guys will be able
So
to see
guys,
it.
don't miss the stream, because who knows what day it's gonna be.
it's going to be a nice
That's true.
unboxing video.
Oh boy.
Guys, as always, thank you so much for joining. We'll talk to you soon.
Ciao,
guys.
Ciao,
guys.
ciao.